Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Come On Now, the podcast, the big show, facts over feelings, real sports, real talk, no filters. We took a few weeks off, not intentionally, but unintentionally, because just schedules kind of worked out that way. I mean, gosh, I think it's been a month now, actually. Trying to avoid not having these types of gaps and all, but I had to go to New York on the 10th of December, which was a Wednesday. And then I think you had to go. I think you had to play. I don't know what the hell happened. I think you had something, or I got sick, or you got sick.
I was sick. Then
you got sick. Then I got sick. Well, then actually you got sick, and then it was Christmas Eve.
New Year.
And then it's New Year's Eve. Like,
a lot of shit.
It made it almost impossible. So we're back here. We got the CFP playoffs, just to break down what we got going on tonight. CFP playoffs. We got the NFL wild card weekend. We've got, this is a local topic, Miami Heat.
I knew we had to attack it. This is,
I'm so tired of listening to dumb Heat fans who don't know basketball trying to tell me about basketball. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I've had people tell me, you don't know nothing about that. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Okay.
Bald white guy, short bald white guy.
Yeah, I'm a short bald white guy, but goddamn, the shit I'm hearing, it's just gotten so ridiculous. And then, of course, we're down to the wire. By the way, I'm watching the last 15 seconds of the Canes game. They're tied, or they're up 2 with 11 seconds left. They just committed a foul, so they're going to the bonus.
Okay.
2 free throws. And then we got the down to the wire on the WNBA CBA, which is due to expire. The extension is due to expire on Friday.
You got to fill me in on that one, man. I've been watching you go in about it a little bit, but not to that extent, because I just don't give a fuck about it.
I don't care all that much, but it's fodder and shit. And then final. Maybe this is the first one. Let's go, man. All right. And then final topic. I'm going to bother you on this one, and LeBron James says he's TBD on every back-to-back for the rest of his life. You just muted yourself.
Yeah, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, he just said actually that he's TBD for the rest of his life.
Not playing tonight?
He said yesterday that he is a TBD.
Okay.
He missed both free throws. All right.
The man is 41.
Nah. You don't get. Well, that's a long way away. But I'm saying he said that. And he says, I'm 41. And like, the motherfucker.
He's 41. He's still putting his head above the rim.
That was a fucking fraud picture. You know that.
What about the windmill? What about the windmill?
Bro, the picture that I saw, they had his neck, like his chest was at the fucking rim. Sorry. You know that shit ain't real.
The windmill was nice.
Bro, they had that picture with the damn jersey was at the damn rim. Like, we need to stop the lying. He never had the jersey above the rim when he was 25 years old. Like, come on.
Yeah, he was. Don't disrespect the king, man. King James.
That's actually fucking not true.
The best basketball player in the world in history.
Yeah. Okay. So, what have you been doing, sir?
Hey, man. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Welcome back, man. Come on now, the podcast. It's been a while. But a lot of things been going on, man. Nothing, man, for me, man. Just a new year, man. Just trying to be the best man I could be.
What are you going to the military?
Nah, not in the military. I'm just, keeping my health up, man. Looking sexy, man. I'm trying to be the finest.
Your health, man. You fucking have
the finest
8-pack.
The finest 38-year-old in history. I'm working on it, man.
You exercise for a living, bro.
The fastest 40-year-old in history. I'm chasing Darryl Green. I'm chasing legends, man. That's what I'm on right now, Rudy.
You exercise for a living, bro. Stop. You fucking exercise for a living.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be the hottest 38-year-old in history. Shit, I got 2 more months. God damn, I'm about to be 38. Lord have mercy. Shit came fast, boy.
Yeah, imagine when you're 48, man.
Jeez, what you got? What you 44? 45?
48, man. Fuck you
You hit
talking about?
48?
Fuck you talking? Yes.
Mm.
What, you thought I was coaching a travel team at 23?
I mean, that's what happens now.
Yeah, they got morons doing that shit. Idiots. You think I was coaching 17-year-olds at 23? Shit. That was bad enough that I was 27. Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what's up, Jeff? Welcome aboard. If you got anyone's in the room, leave a comment, hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all. I know we get a smaller crowd for this show, but man, we're trying to build this thing up, so please do share it. Yeah, we got some Canes up in here, and looking forward to a big game tomorrow. Let's jump in on the top. By the way, Miami Hurricanes are up 80-77 on Wake Forest to 81-77. 9 seconds left. They're on the road. This is to be their first road win in 16 ACC games. They hadn't won an ACC game in 16 games on the road. Let's see what happens. I'm not give a stupid 4-point play. I mean, we see crazy shit happen in college basketball all the time. Oh, that's small game steal. Running it out. Game over. The Hurricanes win. Improved to 13-2 on the season. 13-2, 2-0 in the ACC. First road win since January 24th, 2024 on the road. God damn.
Where my jersey at, man?
Lucas is doing some work, man. He's doing some.
Where my jersey at, man?
Your Jim Kelly jersey, Jim. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, baby. The you, baby.
Fuck out of here.
The you, baby. I'm riding with y'all though, man. Don't hate me, embrace me, man. Don't disgrace me, embrace me, man. I'm riding with the you, man.
I am going to bring up the redneck conversation because there was some outrageous post by some redneck fucking Ole Miss fans, these KKK motherfuckers who want to run their mouths about Miami Hurricane players being thugs.
Is that still a thing?
Still running that fucking narrative. It's carried over from the 80s. First of all, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But let's CFP. We got the Hurricanes playing Ole Miss tomorrow night. Right at this point, tomorrow night we will probably be at halftime. And then we got on Friday night, we got Indiana and Oregon. I hate these weekday games. What do you think about these weekday games before we jump into the actual conversation?
The scheduling is fucked up, Rudy. Like, what are they doing, man? They make the top teams, you get a bye week. And it's one thing to have a bye week, Rudy. It's another thing when you have to wait 30-odd days to play another game, or 20-something, whatnot. I mean, and it's a rest versus rust thing. I think that's bullshit, but when it's that long of a time of playing a real game, that's bullshit. Like, why after the SEC after the conference championships, why aren't we going right into the playoffs? And I know we want the whole New Year, games on New Year and all these other bowl games, but cancel all those other bowl games. Who's watching those shits? Did you watch any of the bowl games? Most of them. How many bowl games you watched?
I watched a couple.
How many?
Did I watch any in full? No, none.
Okay. I think I caught Michigan, Texas.
I watched a little bit of that game.
BYU.
Who the hell is BYU? Oh, George, I didn't even watch that game at all.
I caught that game.
I saw the Pop-Tart component. I watched the USC game. The way it ended against TCU. That was it TCU? No. Who did USC play?
Don't you beat me. I don't know.
Whoever USC lost to, because they lost in overtime. I watched the end of it, like probably the fourth quarter of that game. But no, I didn't watch. Hell, they had a bowl game like December 13th.
So what are we doing? Get into the playoffs. Like,
the playoff.
Get into the playoffs, especially if the team's gonna have a bye week. Get into the playoffs, and I'm all for the bye week. You earned it. Top 4 teams, let them have a bye week.
Fuck the bye week. The bye week is a disaster. Bye week is a disaster.
Because all you're hoping for is a 1 versus 16 is a upset that's highly unlikely. Bro, probably a 4-loss team, 3-loss team, 3-loss team for sure.
There wasn't no 4-loss team ranked.
A 3-loss team for sure.
But then I mean, there was a 2. Hell, Utah was 2 losses at number 15, 16.
Texas is 13, I think.
Texas was higher than them, but there was fucking James Madison and Tulane were 1 and 2 loss teams ranked in the 20s.
You could get them out.
I mean, you could. I'm not. The schedule's bullshit. The fact that we're still sitting here playing in the middle of January and play till January 19th is crazy.
With the portal.
It's destructive with the portal. there's so many things about the recruiting that go on today that I absolutely despise. I wish they just go back. I wish they would eliminate early enrollment completely. It's so stupid.
At this
Um,
point,
I wish they'd eliminate it completely. I've never liked it. I think that we have people that are too much of a rush to be adults, and most of them don't know how to fucking tie their own shoes. Like,
and Rudy, now you got the
uh,
tampering because I want if Trinidad is coming back, I'm trying to get him to come to my school right now. So I'm reaching out to his people and I'm saying, hey, this is what the offer is going to be. You know, if he gets eligibility, and I want him to come to play for me. And right now, he's in the middle of the biggest game of his life.
he shouldn't get eligibility, to be honest.
You say he shouldn't transfer? Oh, none of the eligibility. No.
Oh, he's not transferring. He already said he's not transferring, but he shouldn't get.
Everybody says that, Rudy.
Well, he said it like already, like this week. So, I mean, the difference between him said what he said and what Jeremiah Smith said is what Jeremiah Smith said is actually the opposite of what he thinks he said, or maybe not. Jeremiah Smith says, not no way. Well, let me read this bullshit again. This double negative that means a positive. Let me read this dumb shit he said. Like, I swear to God, people just don't understand basic, like, I don't know, English.
Yeah, he went to a private school.
Yeah, he went to a private school. Yeah, which means nothing. By the way, for anyone that's interested, the injury report is out for tomorrow. Questionable, Damari Brown, Cole McConaughey, where the fuck that is, and Ahmad Moten, they're on questionable. They'll both play, I think. I think Moten will. Moten's going to play. That dude's going to jam his fucking ankle with a Toradol shot. He's going to play. And only out probable for Ole Miss is Cam Franklin. They got 4 dudes out. Don't know who they are. Don't really care. He said something about like no way I'm leaving. Like that means you're leaving.
No
way I'm leaving. Yeah, that means
negative and a negative.
That means you're literally leaving because there's not no way. It means there is a way. Like,
he's not going anywhere, man.
I don't know what he's gonna do. Let me, Nick. Are you telling me? And we're not even in the damn football playoff conversation yet. But you're telling me right now, the Miami Hurricanes come and knock on his door and offer him $8 million to come.
Oh, you see, I mean, that's
like, I'm asking you. They paid $4.5 million for Carson Beck.
You got to consider it, for sure. I mean, that's home team.
He said a week ago that he wanted to play at Miami. He said it. He can sit here and massage the bullshit.
He didn't think that UM was on a trajectory of being a winning school.
Which to me is gay as fuck. But I mean, you know, I think that's a whack ass reason. If that's your reason, that's kind of whack because you also just lost to these dudes. And now, did you see the hugging fest after the game that he was doing with these dudes?
That's his friends, Rudy, man. You gotta let that go.
No, I don't care that he did it. Did you see JoJo?
I mean, you're happy for it because did
you see JoJo Trader though?
Yeah.
If I'm Jeremiah Smith, I want to punch him in his fucking mouth. The way he's jumping around like a fucking schoolgirl.
He like, man, I just lost,
motherfucker. Like, you laughing and giggling and shit. I can deal with losing, but you laughing in my face. I'm about to punch you in your suckhole, man.
But he's getting paid $400,000 a game.
I don't know what
he ain't that mad. 300,000.
I don't know what he's making. I don't know.
They say $4 million. So $4 million over 12, 13 games.
Is it $4 million per year or $4 million for the 2 years so far? I don't know. I don't know what their numbers are. They don't release.
I think it's $4 million. $4 million a year would be that's more than quarterback.
It's outrageous. There's not making $4 million a year. He's not getting $4 million a year. Like, there's no way. But I'm just saying, if they open, the quarterbacks are getting $4 million, 3 to 4. The big time QBs are getting 3 million. Can I give me a wide receiver that? If they offered him $5 million, I mean,
in college football, it's different. Like a elite superstar player, it won't matter if he's a quarterback or receiver.
But none of those guys are getting more than these QBs. I'm just saying, if Miami said, "Here's a check for, fuck it, here's a blank check, fill this shit out." Remember, we still have to fill a roster.
That motherfucker's on the first flight to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what he said on January 6th. I care about what he says. Look, I don't think he's gonna leave, but you just lost to these dudes. You wanted to play here. You said it. You have one last opportunity. What's to stop you? Like, you won a title in Ohio State. Who the fuck wants to live in that dingy ass fucking gray city?
Nobody. On, baby. Come on.
Like, really, why would anyone ever want to live in Tuscaloosa, Redneck, Bama, Athens, Georgia, Austin. My sister lives in Austin, Texas.
As a black man at that. Keep it real.
My sister lives in Austin, Texas. She's that city's like 95% white.
Keep it real. As a black man,
bro,
a black young man at that.
Oxford, Mississippi, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Like, who the hell wants to live these places?
You know, they be liking the white girls. So,
like, bro, well, that is very, very clear. But you'd have a lot even better looking white girls down here,
and that is also true.
So I don't know why you would not want to have that one opportunity to, because he's turning pro after next year. He's not going back for his senior year.
No doubt about it.
Why not? I mean, can you imagine? I know we're coming off topic already, but can you imagine him on the outside with Malachi Tony on the inside?
Oh my gosh,
God, my God! Like I could play quarterback. I could play quarterback for that team. Just throw the ball in the air and someone's gonna catch it. Carson Beck's sitting here like, motherfucker should have been here this year. But no, I think with the scheduling is a mess, and they should just start off right after the conference championship.
What are you waiting for?
Just start off, go 1-16 like you should have always done. It's amazing how I've been saying 16 teams forever. I've been saying 16 teams for a decade. I know we had to have a podcast to talk about it, but I've been saying I want 16-team playoff for a decade. When they started off with 4, I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
This is so dumb. Just go like every other division. 16 teams, 1-16, 2-15, and every game's on the road. And hell, I would have every game on the road until the Final Four. Fuck the bowl game bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I'd run home games until the fucking last 2 games.
I agree.
Period.
I agree.
And if you want to, and you know how I would run it? I'd run it the right way. I wouldn't run it the way I wouldn't run it like the NCAA tournament. I'd run it like the NFL. So if you're 1 versus 16, but 16 wins, well, if 2 wins, 2's playing 16 next. I'm not giving you an easier game because you beat number 1.
Yeah.
So you're not playing 8-9. You're playing number 2 if 2 wins. Like now the NFL is 1 versus, 1 is going to play. If 7 beats 2,
you play the worst team.
You're playing 7. You're not playing 4 or 3. Like you're not playing a better team. You're playing the worst team.
You deserve that. What's the point? What's the point of being a number 1 seed?
I agree. I get it in basketball because they regionalize this shit and they got.
Yeah, you have to do it. It don't make.
But in football, nah, bro. We will reseed this shit every single round. 1 through 15. So 1 versus 16, 16 wins. 16 is playing number 2 with 2 wins. Yeah. And if 1 and 2 and if 1, 2, 3, and 4 lose, then 16 is playing number 5.
Yeah.
and you do it home field, first round, quarters, and then semis. You go to play. You could play in neutral sites if you want to.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. But
I agree.
Hell, but this shit where these guys are playing Thursday and Friday. If this game was on Saturday, I'd be going to it. Like there's so many headaches and logistical headaches of going. For anyone going, I hope you have a great time. I hope your travels are
Thursday.
You're like, bro. My son has a basketball tournament this weekend, which also causes me a problem because I couldn't have even gone with that because of that shit. Yeah. But in a regular situation, yeah, if it was on a weekend, I'd be flying to freaking Phoenix.
Yeah,
can't. I know a guy who went to the game at Texas A&M. He went to Dallas and he's going to Phoenix.
Enjoying life.
Like he's literally leaving work every week. I mean, he has the ability to do that, but it's like, yeah, it's crazy. The tickets aren't that expensive. Like you can get upper level tickets for like less than $100 again. Yeah. But the plane ticket to Arizona is like $1,000. It's fucking nuts. So what are your thoughts of these 2 games, Nick? I haven't talked too much about this shit. What do you think of the Miami game against Ole Miss?
Man,
I did my preview already. I don't know if you saw it or not. I've said my piece on this game. I'll say some more after you talk. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure I know what you talked about for the most part. That Ole Miss hasn't played a defense like this, and I don't think they have.
They haven't.
So I also think Trinidad Chambliss. He's been amazing. He has to continue for them to have a chance. Let's keep it real. Ole Miss is an amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
They have
absolutely.
Look at their schedule though, and really dive into what they've done. They skated by Arkansas. They skated by Florida. They skated by, I want to say Washington fucking State. But it's a nice story. Their coach is gone, so they got even more of a chip on their shoulder. Like, let's go out there and throw an old fuck you to whole ass Lane Kiffin. That's what's going on right now. So it's a cool story, but they're outmatched. Trinidad will literally have to have he can't play like Trinidad Chambliss. He will literally have to dive down into his fucking solar system, and he have to play like Vince Young. He had to pull out a Vince Young game, or he have to play like Cam Newton. The game he had last week, he has to double that times 2. And we thought last week was phenomenal. Like he looked like Patrick Mahomes, and he looked like young Russell Wilson. I know you don't like him, but that's what he looked like. Escaping from defenders and making the plays. That's how Russell Wilson looked before, Rudy. Don't make that fucking face. That's how he looked. But he'll have to have a game like that. I don't think.
He also had Marshawn Lynch playing running back. Okay.
I don't think that their team is good enough to handle the pass rush. And what people get lost in about the UM because of the pass rush and Bain and the rest of the guys is that the secondary is playing good. The secondary is playing phenomenal. They're playing well. The only thing is, I'm gonna tell you this though, is Carson Beck cannot be Trent Dilfer. He cannot be Trent Dilfer the whole playoffs. Eventually, he's gonna have to have a game like he's been having most of the season, where he's between 250 and 300 yards. I think he's between.
That's been strategic though, man. That's not because
I get that also, but eventually it's gonna call for him to actually have to make some more plays than in the air than he's been pedestrian with 100 yards per game.
Have you watched this team play?
Who, Ole Miss?
Yeah. Like, have you watched their games?
I have watched about 4 of them, to be realistic.
Okay.
Both Georgia games. I watched Kentucky week 1, but Chambliss wasn't even playing.
Yeah, it was Austin Simmons.
And it was one more. It was later on in the season.
And your thoughts?
LSU.
Oh God, that game was terrible.
Their defense, Rudy, they give up.
That game was so bad.
They have given up over.
That game was so bad.
And they have given up over 20 points about 7 times this year. And the other 2 games were 19. UM has given up over 20 points. 3 games? Florida State. I won't even count that one. I'm not counting that one.
Miami gave 24 to Notre Dame.
SMU
22 to FSU, 24 to Louisville, and 26 to SMU. But that was overtime. It was 20.
Exactly. So you're going against an elite defense right now that's cooking. They're cooking. So if Trinidad is not playing like Vince Young or Cam Newton in their heydays or Michael Vick, then they have no chance. Simple as that. Simple as that with this game.
That's the name. I only asked you how much you've seen them play because I've been literally watching all their games.
You went back and rewatched them, or you watched them the whole season?
I watched the ones that I thought were the most important games to watch. I had no reason to watch the Florida game again because I saw it. And I know that they were still trailing 24-20 in the fourth quarter to Florida. I saw that I did rewatch the Kentucky game because I didn't even realize that was the game that Austin Simmons played. But I still want to see it because it was one of their closer games against bad teams. Like they had multiple. Before people say, "Oh, Miami lost to SMU," Miami lost to Louisville. Well, Louisville and SMU were 9-4. Like
they were solid teams.
Can we stop this shit? Like they were 9-4. You act like they were 6 and not you, but people act like they were 6 and 7 or 5 and 8 or something like that, or 7 and 6. They were 9-4. SMU was one screw up game away from playing for the ACC championship and potentially being in the playoffs. And Louisville was 7-1 going into the first ranking of the season. Like they were number 15 in the first CFP poll. People ignore this shit because of this SEC blowjob that never stops. Those are 2 solid teams, and Miami still should have won both of those games. Yeah. And I'm not saying we shouldn't. We still should have won those games. The SMU game we had won. And I don't like to blame officials or blame calls because I thought we did a lot of dumb shit in that game, including coaching. And I think the coaching over the last 6 weeks has gotten way better because they finally woke the fuck up a little bit and said, we can't win this way. I also wonder how healthy Carson Beck had been going in at that point. But Jesus Christ, man, why is it constant that every time Miami loses a game, it's the team is trash? Yeah. Well, against every team that wasn't good, It was a blowout. Like, there were no close games.
Yeah,
Don't tell me that Miami Stanford was a close game. Miami won 42-7.
there's two
Like,
halves in the game.
I don't care that it was 7-0 at halftime. They won, or 7-7 at halftime. It was 42-7. Syracuse was 38-3 in the last minute of the game. Like, the scores, the Virginia Tech game was not close. They were up 27-10 in the fourth quarter. These were blowouts. All of these games were blowouts. Miami beat South Florida by 37. By the way,
Florida State was a blowout.
It was 28-3 going into the fourth, and Miami turned this shit off. Like, I'll give you an example. Florida State ran 83 plays against Miami. 36 were in the fourth quarter. Because Miami just turned off everything offensively, defensively, went completely shell coverages and just trying to keep them in front of you. Don't get beat deep, but you end up being on the field forever because you're giving everything up. And then you don't do shit on offense, so that, you created that situation for yourself. But Notre Dame, we were up 24-10 in the fourth on these dudes. We gave it away because we went conservative. Like, these are the types of things that Miami did early on this year, but every one of these games was a blowout. Notre Dame wasn't a blowout, but we were in complete control for 3.5 quarters. And that shows when you make a mistake, when you screw around, you can let a great team back in the game real fast. I mean, hell, Ole Miss did it in the damn ball game. They're up freaking 10 points with 9 minutes to go. And Pete Golding decides, I'm going to go into a prevent defense, basically, and they're going to march right down the field on my ass in 2 minutes, and it's 34-31, and then I'm going to punt it on 3 and out. Yes, they got away with a major face mask that they did not call, but 3 and out, it nonetheless. And you gave them the ball right back, and you on 4th and 9, you dropped into a zone as if Gunnar Stockton can't pick that shit apart when you got no pass rush. And they did it twice on that final drive. And I thought Georgia was going to come back and win that game.
If you don't got no pass rush, it don't matter what you play.
But you were in a zone and you have no pass rush. So if you have no pass rush and you're in a zone, well,
that's the worst thing.
He's going to drop that shit right in there.
I can take my time. I don't got to rush. I can wait till you find the perfect spot in the zone. But that was a good throw.
It was a good throw, but he's a. I'm not saying he's a pro, but he's a top level college quarterback to people. Yeah. Not to me, but to people.
Gunnar Stockton. I love that.
You couldn't stop Gunnar Stockton, bro. Like, they put up 39 on y'all in the first game y'all played against them or whatever it was. 43. 43. Like, this team has given up 30-plus points like 5 times. They've been gashed by people. For fuck's sakes, Miami played South Florida, the one team that I really consider tempo, because it's funny how the national narrative is, well, Miami's only played one tempo team, SMU. No, not true. FSU was a tempo team.
Yeah.
FSU came in, no huddle. FSU at the time was averaging 700 yards a game, banging it all over the place. I know they had lost to Virginia. They scored 38 in that game.
Yes.
Like, they were tempo as
Matter of fact, they caught the touchdown in the back of the end zone and dropped it at the last second.
Dropped it, because otherwise we might have a 4-0, top 5 matchup, Miami FSU game, and then that 28-3 even looks more impressive, because I think after Miami kicked their ass, they kind of like just tanked the whole season at that point. Like, mentally, we're done.
You lost 2 games. Like, you shouldn't, because it's different. It's
12 you're right, but it's like they got mentally like cooked.
Bam Adebayo. God damn it, all over again.
What?
No, so you said mentally. They just got
mentally cooked. They're cooked. So, but those are tempo teams. So when people say, "Oh, we ain't played tempo," bullshit. We played tempo. We played tempo multiple times. I think Byron Brown's better than Trinidad Chambliss. Like, can we stop this shit? That dude is 6'3", 235. He rushed for over 1,000 yards, Nick. Yeah. Against Miami, he had 13 carries for 2 yards. Do not tell me that Miami can't. No, Byron Brown.
Okay, yeah.
USF QB. He's not going to Auburn. Yeah. He rushed for 1,008 yards, and against Miami, he rushed 13 times for 2 yards. We stuffed that motherfucker all game. And you know what we did early in that game? Exactly what we need to do against Ole Miss. We busted their ass right down the field, scored 2 touchdowns immediately. We're up 14-0. Game's over.
Yep.
Why? Because now they're going to throw that ball. They're not going to run the fucking ball. They're not even going to try to run the ball, because that's just they're going to be mentally frazzled. Yeah. Well, how does the tempo work against you? You march 10 plays, 80 yards, 6 minutes. The defense is tired. Go 3 and out. I do it again. 3 and out. Oh shit! It's 21-0. The game is over. Miami plays against, like they played versus Ohio. If they had played Ole Miss last week the way they played Ohio State, they'd be up 30-0 at halftime, because Miami left points out there against Ohio State. in the first half, in my opinion. They should have been up 3 touchdowns at that point. But we also played based on the team we were playing.
Yeah.
There's no need to take stupid risks against elite defense. And Ohio State has elite defense.
Yes.
I'm not going to sit here and say otherwise. They have elite defense. Ole Miss? Do you know that Ole Miss's defense is worse than Miami's defense last year?
Yeah, they're bad.
They give up more yards than Miami's team did last year. Not more points, but more yards.
That's why I say.
And yards has always been how you determine defense, not points.
Trinidad has to be special for them to have a chance, like all-time great special. Because the other two teams in the playoffs can play defense. You know, everybody plays defense. Only one team that doesn't play defense.
Ole Miss is Miami. Ole Miss is Miami last year.
Ole Miss is Miami. It looks real familiar. When I said he looked like Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes, he looked like Cam Ward also. That's how Cam Ward looked last year.
Unless he looks like the second coming of Michael Vick.
Vince Young has to pull off some.
I don't want to hear. Like, unless he looks like Michael Vick. I mean, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any more about how his legs are going to beat Miami. Miami has shut down every mobile quarterback all year.
And his legs, he's not even like he extend plays. He's not like an overly runner. He had like a game over 100 yards or so. But
no, he ran. And here's the thing: he ran the ball more than Marcel Reed did. He ran for more yards than Marcel Reed did, and people said Marcel Reed was going to kill us on the ground. And I said to somebody, you know, he runs more than Marcel Reed. Oh, he's not a runner. Well, yeah, he is comparison to Marcel Reed. If he's not a runner, then what is Marcel Reed? Because, yeah, he extends plays. You know what he does? Yeah. He extends everything to the right. He goes to the right all the time. He is – if I see this and I'm only watching TV film –
Blitzing from the right.
Like he's running to the right every
time. Yeah, I'm saying.
You blitz him from the left.
You blitz from the left. Blitz from the left.
Yeah, you blitz from the left. So if I'm watching this from a regular TV and they got all the angles, right, on film, because you have all the angles on film.
All the angles.
So you're seeing everything from the end zone view.
You watched every play 10 times.
Dude, come on, man. Like I'm seeing this on ESPN, on YouTube replays and shit, and ESPN replay. I'm like, bro, he gets the ball. Oklahoma. Oh my God! I don't know how
he went left on that one play.
I don't know how Oklahoma didn't beat them. You know how Oklahoma didn't beat them? John Mateer's fucking awful. That dude couldn't hit. If John Mateer was sitting in the ocean, he couldn't have thrown the ball into the ocean. That's how off that dude was coming off of a hand injury. Now I don't know if he can throw or not, but in that game, I mean, he was missing dudes that were so open. And you're sitting here like, bro, if you just hit these guys, you're winning this game. Yeah. And they're susceptible as hell to the big chunk plays. They get beat big plays all the time. They give up
Carson Beck should put up 250.
Beck's going to throw for 300. Beck's going to throw for 300 yards, 250 to 300 yards.
I think we should actually get a chance to really see that Malachi Tony is a motherfucking beast. Like you're
going to see this. You're going to see it tomorrow night. Who can guard that dude? And then I heard another thing. Like, look, I'm not dismissing Ole Miss. Can they beat Miami? Absolutely.
It'll be a cool story. Cool story.
Absolutely. Anybody can beat anybody on any given damn game. You make one or two bad mistakes and the whole game goes to shit. Okay? But if they don't make mistakes, if neither team makes mistakes, who wins this game? Miami wins this game by 2 touchdowns. Yeah. If nobody makes mistakes. Because Miami's offensive line is going to put those defensive players into the dirt. Into the dirt. Welcome aboard. Oh, Garrett Nussmeier. Oh, my God. That guy's horrible, too. I watched the LSU game. That dude was terrible. Like
the number 1 draft pick coming into a top 5 draft pick.
Bad. And it wasn't shit that Ole Miss was doing. It's like these guys just, their schedule. Bro, they said after the Oklahoma game on the broadcast, they said, hey, if they win, they're not going to lose another game because there's nobody left to play.
No.
Their schedule is terrible. Like, their schedule was on par with A&M's schedule. Complete dog shit.
They only had Georgia.
They had Georgia and Oklahoma offensively was coming off with John Mateer having the week before that game, Oklahoma lost to Texas 23-6.
No, we don't consider Oklahoma
I don't consider them shit. Yeah. I don't consider them, but people do. Yeah. And it's like you played Georgia and you lost. And then you got a rematch that you got kind of lucky to win. because you were down 9 at halftime, and you had Kirby Smart doing the dumbest shit I think either of us have probably ever seen in our lives, going for it 27-24 with from your own 30, 25-yard line with
He
10
couldn't
minutes in the
stop
game.
him. He figured it, keep the
Well,
ball out
stop.
of his hands.
You don't go for that shit at that point. That made no sense. Made no sense. But yeah, Trinidad Chambliss, look, Ferris State, the team he left last year, they just won a national championship again. So they're
Again,
back-to-back champions. So was he the reason that they won, or was it they just have a great program at Ferris State now? I don't know. I ain't watch him play.
I ain't watch him play, but I seen him in Division I to know he's good enough to.
Yeah, because no one knew who the fuck he was. Were you watching film on Ferris State?
No, they didn't even know what the hell that was until the other day.
Did they even have film on that guy?
Did they even have film on him? Like, okay.
I mean, they give a 35 to Arkansas.
Good job to Lane Kiffin finding him.
They give 35 to Arkansas. They give up points, man. People think Miami's the offense stinks. Miami's gonna run this ball down their throats. Carson Beck's gonna have guys wide open the entire game. The Miami offense line's gonna keep him clean. They're not gonna get near him. And I mean, this is not me saying this shit egotistically. This is just statistically the probabilities based on the statistics that exist. That the probability of them getting near him is very, very slim because they also don't blitz. Ole Miss doesn't blitz very much. In fact, they're one of the lowest blitzing teams in the country, which is also proven by Golding not going into a 3-man rush on a 4th and 9 in a zone defense. With
a lot of coaches do that, man.
I hate it. I think you put pressure and you jam up. Jam up at the line,
and then it happens, and you're like, "Why are you blitzing?" It's a cat.
Well, Oklahoma blitzed the entire game against him. They blitzed in stupid ways. Like nothing was disguised. It was just we're coming.
I like that. I like cover zero. I'm a cover zero guy. We line up all on the line, but you got to have DBs that know how to handle cover zero, who don't get nervous, who don't piss their pants when they see cover zero, because there's so much things you got to watch. Like, is somebody staying there extra to block, so they're going to have a little extra time? Did your guy add when they have that, when your guy stayed in the block, did that guy add to him, or did he stay in coverage? If he stayed in coverage, that means that quarterback will have a little bit more time. That will happen to what happened to Jalen Ramsey over the weekend, just sitting on routes because he thought, cover zero, we're going to get there. Short route. The receiver ran past his ass. That was looking crazy. Because in cover zero, you're expecting shit to come out quick. But there's other shit that happen. Other teams know you're in zero. What they're going to do, they're going to keep protection there so they can have a little bit more time. And now you got to make the adjustment as a DB. You got to have your eyes open to what's going on, not just at your receiver, at other shit on the field to know what's going to happen in that situation. So I love cover zero. I knew a lot of other players on my team. Nah, the coach don't call that shit. I'm like, man, coach, call it. Because I'm going to read it. I'm going to say, if there's nobody that's staying in to provide extra blocking, that ball has to come out in a second, unless my blitzer don't go when he's supposed to blitz, or he's really, really late, then I'm fucked. But, if we practice it enough, man, cover zero is a special thing. But if a team knows it's coming, they get game plan around it also. I mean, so, I don't know. There's different ways to run your blitz and how you want to go about it. Each coach is different in their philosophy. Some people show their cover zero, some people don't. Some people just come with fire zones. Just depends on what your flow is, but you have to have the people on the back end to understand, what the hell the coach is doing and what other players around you are doing. If you don't understand what other players around you are doing, you're going to get killed. Like, a lot of people just know their job. Mm-hmm. But when you become truly great at football or any sport, it's when you know what other people are doing.
That's the differentiation between great players and not great players.
Because early in my career, Rudy, I only knew what the fuck Nick Taylor was doing. I only knew what I was doing, and if I had to switch to another position, that's sort of similar, I knew what that position was doing. But I didn't know what the D-line was doing, what gap is they're blitzing to, what could happen if they get picked up. Is this a blitz that can get picked up or whatnot? Like, all those nuances made me a better player later on. I wish I knew this shit early on in my career. I'd have been back in the NFL easily because it wasn't my talent. It was just I just came from basketball. So
you didn't play. You had
to came from basketball. So when I got back to football, this is a whole different fucking style. This is it's different from high school. It's like, well, if this and this happened, And this could possibly happen. Like, whoa, what the hell? We're not just playing man. That's not just my guy. What are you talking about? No, it's this zone, this zone, this is man. But if he goes under, that's really not your. There's a lot of other shit that goes into football. And a normal person who just sits on their couch and watches, like a lot of these fans, not talking about you, Rudy. I'm talking about just a regular Joe Schmo.
That's what they don't get. Is like they think they know, they don't know.
They think it's just a fun sport. Like, oh, they're just guys just running around on the football field. They don't know you are in the fucking facility for 8 hours watching film. This is like the only fun day, really. Like, unless you just
game day,
a lover. It's game day. Like, but Monday, Tuesday, with day 1, day 2, day 3. Like, Lord have mercy, film. I go to practice, then you leave practice, you come back and you watch film. It never stops. So people don't know all the intricacies of the sport. They just think, oh, he's not a good quarterback and this and that and that. It's a lot of other things that play. My left guard is getting his ass tore up. So I got to come off my long development. Like, it's a lot that goes on in football to the untrained eye that they don't actually understand.
So I need you to train these idiots now, because I'm not the people in the chat, but I need you to train the idiots in the country, or whoever watches this podcast.
Try.
I need you to train them and explain to them why this constant narrative that Carson Beck just throws a whole bunch of interceptions is completely unfair.
Only has 10, right?
Yeah, well, he has 10. He has 10.
4 was in one game.
Yeah, but tell me why it's unfair.
Why is it unfair?
You were at the game, and we kind of see it the exact same way. So
because there's dumb interceptions, and then there's interceptions where the mother effer made a play, and sometimes players make and you have to congratulate them, like, hey, you made a play. And Louisville, they made a lot of plays. Who was the SMU interception? That could be between him and Tony, but for the most part, he don't have dumb interceptions. Like, my left guard got tore up, and I was trying to throw the ball and I got hit. The ball fluttered. That's not on me. What y'all want me to do? I didn't think he was gonna get beat in a half a second when the players along develop around
on 4th and 4.
So you have to look into other things. Some quarterbacks just make dumb, errant interceptions. They got fooled, tricked by defenses. I don't think most of his interceptions are tricked by defense. I think there were just circumstantial interceptions, to be honest with you.
Like the one that we went back and forth on, because you were at the game with me, was the one with Tony where he's wide open. He's got him by 3 yards, and people think, oh, he's covered. No, that's wide open.
Yeah,
you're 3 yards. You're wide open. Like,
on this level, yeah.
You're wide open, and heck,
the next level, a half a yard,
a half a yard's a 1 yard. Like, it's a space this big. You can't wait for the guy to come out of his break. You're throwing it before he breaks, type shit.
You throw guys open.
So Malachi's open. He beat the guys, and that DB came from all the way across the field, and there was PI on that play. It was PI, because at worst Malachi might break that shit up at worst, but he got tackled. The one that was deep, it's a jump ball. Receiver, do your fucking job. Knock it away.
Your receiver. I didn't beat him. And granted, those are plays that are designed to hit home runs. So usually when you have a double move that's specific, you done ran a couple routes that soften up that DB to think that what's coming is a short, and then you hit him with a double move. So you're locked on there. More than likely, you're locked on there. You're not gonna hold the ball on a double move, because that's a play that's one of your golden plays. Like, we're expecting to hit big on this play. And the DB didn't bite, was in great position. And then at that point, I'm hoping that the receiver just goes up and he becomes the defensive back in that situation. And that didn't happen. And I'm gonna give a little bit to Carson on that one, but not fully, because that's one of your I got you plays.
And then the third one was a 4th and 4 from midfield. And he gets an unblocked blitzer, or hell, right? The guard just was not there, left guard. And he just throws the ball in the air, because if he takes the sack, it's at midfield. And people are saying, "Oh, you suck. Why'd you take a sack?" Well, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
He threw it up. It was picked, and yet the next play we get the ball back on a fumble recovery. And then the final one, we all know that was a hot read, and the tight end fucked up, and everyone knows it. But yet, oh no, Carson Beck is this. It's a narrative. Then they run the same narrative against SMU. He threw a pick on SMU where the ball hits JoJo Trader in the fucking chest. And it could have been a touchdown, but turns into a pick. And that last play with Malachi Tony ran the wrong route. He drifted into the end zone. It was a crossing route.
That's why you can't always just look at the stats in certain situations.
Like he threw his worst pick to me versus Pitt. Yeah. We were 31-7. He just threw the ball right to the wrong team.
Yeah.
Like against South Florida, he threw a couple. Both of those were bad.
Every quarterback get about 2 or 3 of those.
Both of those were bad.
That's like
the ones against Louisville and SMU, like this. Oh, he just gives the ball away. And last year at Georgia, he had the most drop balls in the country by a wide receiving crew. Mm-hmm. And yeah, he maybe tried to play hero ball because they kept dropping the fucking ball. I don't know what, but yet Marcel Reed has the same goddamn numbers going into the playoffs, but Carson Beck's the guy that throws a whole bunch of picks. They had the exact same touchdowns and picks, but Carson Beck's, I talked to a guy today. I don't trust him. Why don't you trust him? Because of a national narrative that's been created. Like it's almost embarrassing that these people are football people on TV and they run with this shit. I've never seen anything. It just tells me you didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
The
stats. You watch the stats.
You watch stats. And I watched Trinidad Chambliss. He's only thrown 3 picks. Congrats. You know what I know that means? It means you never take chances. That means you never take chances.
I mean,
it means you almost never, because I watched Oklahoma. He threw the ball out of bounds like 10 times. He just threw it away.
So I mean,
he's under duress. He keeps throwing it away.
I want more quarterback.
And he only completed 55% of his passes against Oklahoma. If Miami has him at 55%, Miami's going to win that game by 3 touchdowns. Because he completes 66%. If he's only at 55%, that means Miami has him running for his goddamn life. And even against Oklahoma, he also throws the ball low. He had 7 passes knocked down, or something like that. Like it was like a volleyball session at one point. They kept knocking his shit down, huh?
Not the biggest quarterback.
He's only 6 foot. He's listed 6 foot, so he's 5'10". He's 5'10". He's a 5'10" QB. I mean,
who would you like to see? You want to win the game? Who's the team that you think you match up better against? You want Oregon? You want Indiana?
Match up?
Oregon.
I don't think Oregon's that good.
So you rather Oregon, but the game that's probably better.
The game that I want to see is Oregon because of the Mario Cristobal component. I think that's fucking cool. I don't think. Look, man, I don't think Fernando Mendoza's that good.
God,
I don't think he's that good.
I'm not impressed.
He's just like right now. If you just came off a bad season in the NFL, and I'm looking at these quarterbacks, I'm sitting here saying I'm trading down.
Rudy, none of these motherfuckers nobody considered any of these guys a top draft. They said this was one of the worst quarterback drafts.
Horrible.
Matter of fact, beginning of the year they had freaking Nussmeier and freaking the guy from South Carolina is the top quarterbacks to start the season, and
they're benched.
They're not even. Their teams is 5, 6. What South Carolina won? 4 games, 5 games.
Well, Lenora Sellers, they were like 4-9.
They would compare Lenora Sellers to Josh Allen to start the season. Where has that gone? Nussmeier, I don't know when did he become a top quarterback?
No clue.
The number 1 quarterback coming out this year.
No clue.
None of these quarterbacks have proven more than 1 year or half of a season that they have enough. You don't have to rush this process just because it's a quarterback. You don't say, we have to get a quarterback. You can build your team and you can catch these guys in the 2nd or 3rd round where they deserve to be. And you can say, hey, if you're better than whoever else we bring in, but don't have to guarantee these contracts, number 1 draft pick and signing bonuses to a guy just because he's a quarterback. I always felt this way about quarterbacks. I told you this before. Like, y'all just give quarterbacks money just because they're the quarterback. And I know they're they have a lot on their table. They have to know the O-line do. They got to know what the receivers do. They got to know the protection. And they also got the running back behind them. But that doesn't mean that they're worth more than other players. Because I always come back to this one. This is my favorite one. Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Like, everybody knew Saquon made Daniel Jones. But you give Daniel Jones $40 million and you're fighting to give Saquon Barkley any dollar that he deserved at that time. Those are little things. None of these quarterbacks should be drafted on the first day. None of them. And that's why, like, I don't find any of these guys to be all that good. So I don't think Mendoza's that good. I think
I know
What was Dante Moore? What was Moore doing a year ago, 2 years ago?
Trash. He was at UCLA.
What was Mendoza doing last year and the year before?
6-6 last
Okay,
year.
they were okay.
Like I'm sorry, and I know Cam Ward was 6-6 too, but Cam Ward got to finally play with some talent. And I'll be real, Kurt Cignetti's a masterful coach. I think you could put a lot of guys in that position.
But Cam Ward also had a lot of experience.
Yeah, he was like 36 years old. I mean, he was like in the 6th year playing college football. I think it was fifth or sixth year.
Like potential. I get the potential. Potential is a big word, but sometimes it's not worth it.
People keep asking. People keep posting stuff. How did Miami let Mendoza get out of here? Because he wasn't good. Like, why is this one so complicated? It's like they look for a reason to criticize. And I'm a very big. See, this is what kills me. People say like I'm a Glazer. I become a Glazer. I'm a homer. Man, I ripped Mario Cristobal's asshole. What are you talking about? Like I called him a coward midseason. I was shredding both of those guys midseason. Like so, before anyone tries to come at me and say, "Oh yeah, I only picked Miami to win," this year, yeah. This year, yeah. But in previous years, no. And I didn't have a podcast to do it with, but I was the guy on Inside the U that was saying we're going 6-6
every year,
and I would get killed for it.
Another 6-6 year. Another 6-6 year.
And what happened? We went 6-6 almost every time. Like it's just insane. And so I don't. Mendoza wasn't good, bro. He went to Columbus. He wasn't very good. He had one offer. He was going to Yale, and then Cal offered him, and he went to Cal, another great academic school with better football. But, like, dude, that's his only offer. There's a reason he wasn't offered. He wasn't that good. Like, that's the whole thing. He wasn't good. So, like, y'all, people acting like a certain way about this dude. I watch him play.
You can get better, though.
Solid. He's gotten better. Is he elite? Fuck no. Like, he made that throw that they're fucking jerking his fucking nuts off to against Penn State. Bro.
That was more of a better catch.
That damn wide receiver put his fucking chin over the rim. Like, that guy went up so damn high to get that ball.
And Rudy,
the ball was overthrown.
And they got the ball. It got the nerve to get both feet in.
Oh, my God. He toe touched that bitch. I mean, that was incredible. And you're going to give the credit to the quarterback? That was like the Santonio Holmes catch in the Super Bowl.
Better.
Because that one kind of like was a floater, whereas that one was a bullet. Like, you want to give the credit to Mendoza. Oh, he led them on the drive. They were losing to Penn State, who was terrible. They were losing. They were that throw from losing the game. And the rest of their schedule, besides Oregon all year, was fucking terrible too.
Yeah.
Like for all the criticism Miami gets, Miami played a better schedule than Ohio State and Indiana and Oregon. Yeah, that's my opinion. And people, the ACC sucks. No, the teams these guys played were trash. Like you give me Minnesota on a weekly fucking basis, I think Miami's taking them to the dump truck too. Come on now, like it's just so frustrating. And so, you know, I these comments are so. I do think Indiana's going to win the game.
Yeah.
I don't think Oregon's that good, man. I just don't. I'm not impressed by Dante Moore at all. I don't know how he's a projected top 2 pick in the draft. It's beyond my wildest understanding. Like, if the Miami Dolphins, oh God, please, Miami better not draft the quarterback. I'd rather just let Quinn Ewers play QB next year, to be honest.
Quinn Ewers.
I'll let Quinn Ewers find out. And if we're not firing McDaniel to go hire John Harbaugh right now, I'm losing my fucking shit. Because we need to be calling John Harbaugh right the fuck now and fire Mike McDaniel on his.
Why?
McDaniel sucks. That's why. McDaniel sucks. And we got Tua Tagovailoa now saying, yeah, I'd love a fresh start. You mean here or somewhere else? Because I don't think there's any team on earth that's giving you $55 million.
Nobody. No, I looked at every roster and I can't find a place.
Nobody wants that guy.
I can't find a place for Tua Tagovailoa. The only places I found for him, they'll be replacing one small quarterback with another fragile quarterback, and that's Arizona.
Kyler Murray.
So one miniature quarterback who's fragile for another miniature quarterback who's fragile. That's the only team I can, make sense of. I mean, because Oakland, the Raiders, they got a better chance of Oh, Las Vegas.
They
Whatever
better
it's
trade
called
for
now.
they better trade for Shador Sanders.
Trade for who?
They better trade for Shador Sanders. The
Trade
Raiders better trade for Shador Sanders. They should have drafted Shador Sanders last year. They
trade
should have
what?
drafted him.
I mean,
Huh?
the
And you
Browns.
won't have to pay much. He's a 5th-round pick. Right?
Yeah.
He's a 5th-round pick. So what am I giving you for it? I'm giving you a 5th-round pick. Maybe a 4th? I
Yeah.
don't have to. I don't because Deshaun Watson's gonna be the starter. Can we stop? He's gonna start. They're not gonna pay Deshaun Watson $35 million to sit on the bench. Like it's not gonna happen.
He starts next year.
Absolutely. They're not gonna bench Deshaun Watson and his 35. What is he making? $35-40 million a year to not play.
The owner already said he's done with him.
You're not gonna. He's got 2 more years to go in his contract, doesn't he?
The owner already acted like he's not on the team anymore.
But the owner didn't even want to draft Shador Sanders. The damn GM did. That's why the GM still has a job.
The owner talked about the man like he's not even there. Like, yeah, I made a bad decision. It was.
Well, we all know that, but still, you still got to pay this guy like $80 million.
But you don't say you making a bad decision about a player while he's still there. God damn.
I like owners like that. I like honest people. Shit, that's cool.
So you just saying that I can't change the narrative. So I'm done. You saying the decision is already bad. That means I can't change the decision because you already made your mind up on the decision.
Prove me wrong, Deshaun. You're here still. I still got to pay your ass. Prove me wrong. Go out and win some fucking games. Stay healthy and don't be a bitch. I mean, I don't know.
They fired Stefanski, right?
Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did.
I seen something in my group chat. I don't know. I just seen they were trying to. Atlanta been trying to get him away already. Did Trae Young get traded today or something? Let me look at my phone.
Trae Young. What's that got to do with the Stefanski deal? What, they traded Stefanski to the Falcons, so the Hawks will send him to fucking the Cavaliers. I told you we should trade Tua to Atlanta and get fucking Trae Young to Miami.
Let's see. Trae Young.
He ain't been traded.
Yeah, he traded. They traded him.
To who?
To the Wizards.
That was the only place.
I don't know how that emerged as a.
That was the only place they could pay him. That's why he went there. He wanted to be able to sign a deal wherever he went, and they were the only ones that could pay him the top dollar. So they traded him for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Wow.
Are you serious? That's all they gave up for this dude?
It had to be a
my God.
pick also, maybe.
I'm reading. Oh my God.
Trae Young traded to the Washington.
Miami would have given up like 4 first-round draft picks for this deal.
Man.
That's Pat Riley for you.
I mean, like if we'll get there. We'll dive into that later.
He's having a rough year this year. He's also hurt. I know that.
Yeah, he's been hurt the whole year.
Wow. All right. Well, I think Indiana's gonna win. I over Oregon, but it wouldn't shock me if Oregon won. I think Indiana's coached exceptionally well. I think they have the best coaching staff, because their talent is the worst of the 4 teams.
Yeah.
Their actual talent is the worst of the 4 teams that are playing.
Well, Indiana?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, if Miami advances and wins tomorrow night, Miami's winning the national championship. Like, there's no way in the world Miami's not winning at home.
I already said it from when playoffs started. I said the winner out of and Ohio State wins the championship.
Well, I believe that too. I believe that too. I'm just.
Trae Young traded. Wow.
Oh my God, fast. This is too funny, actually. But
no
yeah,
LeBron tonight.
I know, that's what I'm laughing at.
He's 41, bro. His head was just above the rim yesterday, so leave him alone.
Oh, I'm gonna read this. Don't read it. I'm gonna read this later. Okay. I picked. What's your? I did my prediction score last night on my video, my preview. I just said 38-17 Miami. I think Carson Beck goes big. I think Miami runs for 200 plus yards, and I think Malachi Tony has a monster game, and Miami will be. I think Miami will make. I think Miami jumps out early, and makes it real tough. I think the key to Ole Miss is Kawan Lacey. If Miami stops the run, they ain't winning. And
And
that's always the key in most football games. But really, you stop Kawan Lacey, and Miami has stopped the run pretty much all year except for Isaac Brown with Louisville. You stop Kawan Lacey, you win this game, and I think you win it easily. What are your thoughts? Who do you have? What do you have?
31-14, Miami.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, 31-14. Unless
Pretty much the same.
Trinidad turns to Trinidad Vic.
Yeah, that's about the only way. Is if he throws for 400 yards, then maybe we got a problem. Maybe we have a problem. But like but they've been shut down. Like their offense has not scored points. Like they've been held down. Like so this attitude that they're gonna score 38 on us. Come on, man. Like would they say that if they were playing Ohio State?
No,
Exactly.
they would have said that this game is overmatched. They don't even have their coaches. They don't even have their coaches. This game is overmatched. Ohio State by 3 touchdowns. Ohio State was what they was favored by 9 points over UM.
It was actually initially 11 and a half, and certain books was 11 and a half.
When I saw that, I'm like, y'all have not watched UM this year. And I'm a Florida State fan. If you think Ohio State was 10 points better than Miami, you didn't watch football all year.
So you got 31-14 Miami. Yeah. It's wild. I think this is just if Miami wins the national championship, that game is on Monday.
This city is crazy.
By when the parade, there'll be a parade for sure. Probably by Wednesday or Thursday, I would guess. I would actually go to that parade.
The city crazy. I might come with you, Rudy.
I would go to that parade. Like,
I
don't do the parades. This one, I will be at that parade.
I don't do parades either, but
my kids will miss school. We are going to the parade.
I'm rooting for y'all, man. I've been telling you that I make jokes about UM all the time. But when I'm being honest, I said UM will be one of the top teams. You know, they'll be them or Ohio State, and I won't be surprised if they win. Of course, I'm gonna make jokes, but
did you hear Caleb Downs say, "Yeah, if we had played better, we would beat them 9 out of 10 times"? I'm like, what are these drugs that these Ohio State guys are on?
But you
They're
didn't
on drugs.
The one time you needed to play good, you didn't do it.
And even his brother said in the podcast, he said to him, "Dude, you got your asses kicked on the fucking front line."
On the front line.
Like you don't win games when you're getting dump trucked on the fucking front line. Like you're not gonna win. In what world have you ever heard, especially in college football?
That's what
I got the better O line, the better D line, but we're picking the other team.
And that's when people saying, like, when I said that Miami has dominated. When I say Miami dominated Texas A&M, and I had people on TikTok
on the front line,
they're like, no, the score is only 10-3. I said domination comes from the line of scrimmage. Miami ran the ball on them, and Miami stopped them from running. When most people talk about domination, that's when man meets man. Like you against me at a lot. Your will against my will. I'm pushing you back, and you're just taking it. You're just taking it. You're just sitting there taking it to the face, taking it wherever you want to take it, whatever body part you want to take it at. That's where you're taking it at from you up. So and then when I said they dominated Ohio. We're talking about the line of scrimmage, and I went out there and I said Mario Cristobal, no matter how bad you talk about him as a coach, he built this team the right way. Most teams who win, you build from the inside out. The O line, the D line, interior, you build that way, and then you go out. You know, of course, you want good DBs, you want good receivers, you want good skill positions, but if you don't, none of that shit matters if your interior can't hold their own.
I got 2 more questions. Let me move on. Mario Cristobal gets the ball with 17-14 with 6 minutes to go. Is Mario Cristobal not saying to himself, "This is what I built"? And did he not when he got to his hotel that night, did he not just bust the biggest nut of his life saying, I told y'all motherfuckers, this is what I was building, this dominating offensive front that would knock the number 1 defense in the country on its ass to where it could do nothing. It had no answer. But with a minute to go to let us score.
Yeah.
Well, we would have scored regardless. But to let us score because the only way they get the ball back was by us scoring. Otherwise, they had the ball with 10 seconds left. But it's like you took their will, you took their soul.
This is what you envisioned.
Like he must have the biggest nut of his life after that game.
Yeah, this is what you envisioned. So when you say you could beat a team 9 out of 10 times, not if you're getting dominated on the line of scrimmage.
And what would make it different from one game to the next? If I'm this is college. This isn't the NFL.
Yeah.
NFL
like
teams
games
are all
like,
very even, you know.
In some games you're like, yeah, that team won by luck. Everything went their way. Everything did not go your way.
PIs that didn't get called, that were clear PIs on Ohio State.
Fletcher fumble.
20-yard line. I mean, what are you talking like?
Hold on. You had a first down play overturned with no. I don't know what evidence you got from that play. I was like,
none.
Well, they flipped that around. I said, I don't know about that one.
That was the phone call saying keep the game close because we're gonna lose all of our viewership. Because that's what I'm saying. We left points out there that we could have had that game 21-24 nothing at halftime, the way it was going. And I'm again, that's not me. I'm just saying that against Ole Miss, it's 30-0. It's 28-0. Against Ohio State, yeah, they have a shot. Like you had two PIs that were clear PIs where the DB literally wrapped his arms around the receiver. Yep. Once on CJ Downs and once on Keelan Marion. And even the commentators are saying, like, that's pass interference.
Yep.
And they don't call it. And both of them killed drives.
Yep.
Like, killed opportunities. And it was just like, yo, this is crazy. We're not even getting any calls.
Yep.
I mean, and they're holding Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesdor the whole fucking game.
Nope.
They didn't call one until the final 8 minutes to go.
True.
And that wasn't even really a hold, actually. The who the guy who got held was the guy right next to Bain who got completely tackled by two defensive linemen. Two offensive linemen. So it's like if you want to complain about that call, well, guess what? His guy right next to him was actually being completely grabbed.
I agree. I like UM to win
it. Final one was
everybody on my TikTok, man. Go to Come On Now the podcast on YouTube right now and join in. We're live right now on YouTube.
Does the coaching situation make a huge difference in your opinion? The coaching carousel going on there. Like you played on Friday or Thursday. You played Thursday.
And they've been in flux the past.
And you're like, you get back and your coaches go to Louisiana and they're flying back and forth. Like, how do you,
I think.
And then they flew in yesterday. They didn't fly in today or Monday. They flew in yesterday to Arizona.
If you're not fully committed, that means you're not. There's no way you can give your all in this situation as a coach, because usually as a coach, all your time is committed to the game plan. You know, you're just trying to find one little crack in UM defense. What do they give off that we could take advantage of? And that takes a lot of time because it's hard to find a little thing about a team that could give you an edge. And if you're not putting in your full time to that, because you can't, because you're committed to LSU also. So you cannot get the time that's required to beat a team like UM. But on the other hand, Rudy, the players, they're playing with such a chip on their shoulder. They're like that kid that grew up in the hood and their dad walked out on them. They dad walked out on them. They dad walked out on them, Rudy. And you gotta make it to the pro, and it's just to say fuck you. When your dad come back to the lot to your draft day, and you're like, man, you left me. And that's the chip on the shoulders that Ole Miss is playing with. They are abandoned dad school right now, man. So, you know, never know. Those kids right there without a dad, growing up without a dad, they're dangerous, man. When they got a point to prove, like, they're dangerous.
But how do you get a game plan in?
I don't know. I don't know. They're just
they're
out there just playing on pure of strength of they're trying to say F you to Lane Kiffin and the rest of the staff on offense.
How much do they hate Lane Kiffin?
Oh, a lot. What the young player said on the other day, like, yeah, he's lying. He's
lying, yeah.
He's lying, and we really are out here is F him. They already said it's F him. If one player said that, you know everybody else feels the same way. Because you love us.
And it's like he's trying to steal their shine.
Look, he's trying to go on TV shows. I was trying to be there. No, you love. And it's unfortunate because you could that you couldn't leave after the season because you had to go. Like you had, if you were gonna go, you had to go. So on that part of it, you had to go.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, real quick.
Oh man, Trey Young, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? Oh man, almost knocked off the screen.
Yeah, I mean, no, he had to go when he had to go, but I think the fact that he thought that he could have just continued coaching, that would have been completely impossible. Like that would have been hell. They probably would have lost
with the portal, and it's crazy.
But they probably would have lost if Lane Kiffin was still there.
Yeah,
you know, because they would have lost one of those. They would have lost to Georgia because he would have choked his ass off against Georgia. I mean, all right, let's move into the next topic. NFL wildcard weekend going on, bro. Who the fuck's playing?
Like, I don't know. All right, so the 49ers are playing the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Texans and the Steelers.
Yeah.
You got the Rams. They go and they play Carolina.
Yeah.
And then you have Buffalo against the Jaguars. Damn, I kind of do know. I guess I'm better than I thought.
Yeah, you're better than I am.
So I guess the question is, I mean, not Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen got to get it done this year. Who's in his way? A bunch of young quarterbacks.
He's gonna lose.
A bunch of young quarterbacks.
He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose to Jacksonville.
He's gonna lose to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Nah. Jacksonville been playing good, man, but I think Trevor.
It's in Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence has been playing really well. They've been playing well. They're feeling good. I think Josh Allen. Oh man, I like Josh Allen too, but God, Josh Allen and Lamar, them two motherfuckers are gonna be the fucking greatest choke artists in history. And I know Lamar didn't lose the game against Pittsburgh.
Would you have ran another play?
Absolutely.
I whooped John Harbaugh ass for that. I say
run the ball. Absolutely.
Like you have a rookie kicker who looked terrified.
He hadn't missed all year, dude.
I don't give a so the odds say that he's gonna miss one too.
He hadn't missed all year.
But he
hadn't missed all year.
He hasn't kicked in this weather.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Pittsburgh kicker just missed the extra point. The wind, it was windy. It was cold.
Remember the Canes kicker that the ball went like this and then yeah. But the next one that he just went like that.
Yeah.
That guy went like that. He completely choked his ass off. Is Dan Marino the biggest choke artist? No, wow. Because actually, because Josh Allen's had a defense. He's had a running game. He has the best running back in football. He's got like 1,600 yards rushing. He's got a defense every time. He's got receivers every time. Dan Marino never had a running game, and his defense was never any good in his prime. And all he could do was throw the ball all over the place. And back in the day, I don't know, there was a thing back in football they used to do. I don't know, what was it called? The hit, Nick?
Is it a tackle?
Yeah, hitting.
Yeah.
Like they used to do in football in the 80s and 90s. They used to hit each other. Like they used to have carte blanche to knock motherfuckers out. If Dan Marino played football today, he'd throw for 7,000 yards. He'd be a Super Bowl champion. This guy would be, in 17 games, he'd be throwing for 400 yards a game, the way it was back then.
Oh, here we go.
400. Hey, Nick, I still to this day have not seen a guy throw a ball like Dan Marino.
That's 7,000. That's crazy.
I
get what you're saying. That's like when Peyton Manning
Peyton Manning threw for 5,500 in 16 games, Nick.
That's when people say Jordan would average
45, which we all know he would.
45 today.
He'd live at the free throw line. He'd be shooting 17 free throws a game like Shea. I mean, the breath on Shea is an expert on flopping. My God, his flopping skills are incredible. But no, I mean Peyton Manning threw for 5,500 yards for Denver.
Yeah,
in a 16-game schedule, as the game got softer. These guys today don't have to deal with any type of hitting. And Miami had no defense and no running attack. Like, that's a fact. You can look it up. These are statistical facts.
Peyton
These are
Manning was
statistical facts.
Peyton Manning was also calling his own plays. He was a savant. He was just
Peyton Manning's incredible, but so was Dan Marino. Dan Marino calls his own plays.
But like, nobody has had the mind of Peyton Manning.
Well, but Dan Marino was throwing for 4,000 yards when nobody else was.
That's true.
Nobody else was throwing for 4,000 yards. You know, he threw for 5,000 yards. You know, like when nobody else was, he threw for 5,084 yards back in 1984 or 5, something like that. Like 6, something around there. Like this guy, like what he did and the way he would pinhole a ball. Like I told somebody, who did I tell? You know what Dan Marino's completion percentage was? They're like, what, 62%? No, 59.
62 back then.
59. Because back then, guys threw the fucking ball down the field. They didn't throw a bunch of swing passes 16 times a game.
Well, you couldn't because he was only in 12 formation the whole time. He was 1 back, 2 tight ends. You know, 2 backs, 1 tight end. 21, he was in 12 personnel or 21 personnel. So you only had 1 receiver or 2 receivers out there. So you're not throwing fucking screens and unders in that situation because you have more of a pass protection to throw the ball deep. So there's more play action going deep because there were more long developing routes because you had more protection blocking. Nick, you had a fucking fullback back there. You know
what you're noticing though in the playoffs right now from these teams. You saw what Ohio State did, right, against Miami in the third quarter. They went double tight end and moved their third tight end. They moved that second tight end, constantly put him in motion, and he had him as a lead blocker. It's a fullback now.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny how people criticize old school football, but literally Miami's whooping ass with old school football.
I want to see a team come back with the old
I formation
21 personnel. Yeah, I want to see I want to see how that would affect teams. Like, is it just so outdated that it won't work, or like could it work if somebody lined up with their fullback in the backfield with a running back behind them, quarterback under center for the most part, not a shotgun, reading, hands under somebody nuts.
These players today would not know what to do defensively. It would take because they would be falling for play action so easily. Their eyes would be in the backfield. You'd have the tight end wide open. You'd have guys, you'd have that post pass wide open because they'd all be biting up. I mean, but that's kind of, I'm not saying that's what Ohio State did, but they kind of went almost in that situation where they brought double tight ends because they weren't playing in the first half. And that one guy kept on going in motion and being the lead blocker like a fullback because they don't have fullbacks anymore.
This thing.
Basically, you saw Miami did the same shit. Miami had lead blockers. You know who their lead blockers were? Malachi Tony. They were the lead blockers. They were the ones in motion.
I said Malachi Tony throwing his little body in there. Go ahead.
He lights people up, bro. Them boys block, man.
He's a good player, man.
Block. I love it. I love it. But Josh Allen, I like Josh Allen, but god damn, man.
He got to get it done. There's no excuses.
None.
You like Eagles 49ers?
I would have taken the Niners, but they lost in an embarrassing fashion in which they could not even score against Seattle on their home field. I think the Eagles win, and I like the Eagles, even though I hate the Eagles. Like, I cheered for them last year because I hate the Chiefs more.
Yeah.
But I hate the Eagles, and they're not going to the Super Bowl. I'd be shocked if they did. Who's
they
the
have
other
the defense too. The offense
the other one? So the Bears are the 2 seed, right?
The Bears are the 2 seed.
Bears play the Packers.
The Bears play the Packers.
They're gonna.
I forgot about that. It's another game. It's another game, and I only named 4 games.
The Bears. I think the Bears win. Who's the other one?
The Bears play. The Bears
Rams,
play who?
The Bears play the Packers.
Okay, the Packers been real and no pass rush.
I like the Bears.
You lose Michael Parsons, no pass rush.
Who's the next? The other game is the Rams and the Panthers.
Carolina.
Oh, the Rams are gonna kill them.
Carolina already beat them.
I don't know fucking
in Carolina.
Rams are gonna go there and fucking kick their ass. Like, there's no way. No way.
They
Like
beat them already.
the fact that they got into the playoffs losing their last game in the must-win situation game is embarrassing. Like,
Against the team that they were going directly against because Atlanta won their game.
Crazy. And I mean,
My old teammate got intercepted.
I was so upset when Atlanta won that damn game. I wanted New Orleans to win. I wanted Tampa in the playoffs.
Hey man,
I would cheer for Tampa.
Tampa played like shit the whole.
They gave it away. They lost 4 straight
second
games.
half of the season.
Yeah, they went to fucking hell. They gave it away.
So what's the other AFC East game I'm missing?
So you got the Jacksonville Buffalo. You got Denver is the
that's the game.
Denver's the 1 seed. So New England is playing
Chargers.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
And the other one is Pittsburgh against
Texas defense. Their pass rush.
I like New England. I like New England. I like who's the other one?
Texas. You're not going with Aaron.
I like Pittsburgh.
I know you're going with Aaron Rodgers.
Gets his receivers back. Metcalf is off of suspension. It's a home game.
The Texas defense is good, man.
I like Pittsburgh.
The Texas defense is like.
I don't like Pittsburgh, but I would love to see the Texans win. But I don't like Pittsburgh, and I can't stand Aaron Rodgers. But
the Texans defense is really, really, really good, man. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is smart enough to get the ball out of his hands.
And now he has a wide receiver to throw the fucking ball to again. I mean,
he's out there trying to throw to these white guys out there, Scotty fucking Miller and Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen was good once upon a time.
He was really, really, really good.
He was really good. He ain't
Matter of fact, the crazy part, he got to Minnesota right when the year they right when they let my ass go.
He's a 35-year-old white receiver.
He came in from Minnesota State or some shit like that. Yep.
He was good. He was real good.
Really good.
It was him and Stephon Diggs.
He had some years. I'm pretty sure 1,200, 1,300 yard years.
Really good.
With Kirk Cousins. So, I mean, but that's who he was throwing the ball to on the outside. But his running back Gainwell he uses him well. He comes out the backfield.
Okay, so I got Pittsburgh against Houston. I got the Patriots over the Chargers.
Yep. And then you got Jaguars over.
I got Jacksonville over Buffalo.
Sunshine. I'm not rolling with Sunshine, man. I'm going with Josh Allen. Josh Allen will win one game for sure.
If he wins one game, who does he play next? He plays Denver, right?
They will be the lower seed.
He plays Denver. You go to Denver.
Yeah, they have the lowest seed in the playoffs
because they're the 6.
Who's the 7?
The 7 is the Chargers, right?
I don't know, something like that.
Let me look this shit up.
Something like that.
Stuff wrong.
Something like that.
Let's see here.
Playoffs. Like that.
Yeah, the Chargers are the 7. So it's New England versus the Chargers, Jacksonville, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Houston. Denver will play the Buffalo Bills if the Buffalo wins. If they lose, then they're playing the winner of Pittsburgh, Houston.
And the Chargers have to lose.
Yeah. So the Chargers ain't beating New England.
Okay.
I cannot believe that we're gonna have to go through this shit all over again.
You get John Harbaugh right now.
Oh yeah. There's no other coach. I mean, he got fired for bullshit, Nick. Lamar Jackson was hurt half the fucking year. What was the guy supposed to do this year?
I mean, they keep saying that he
didn't miss the fucking field goal. Yeah, you can get mad that he freaking didn't run the ball, but it was a 40-yard field goal.
Rudy, that kicker looked terrified, man.
Well, he should have talked to the kicker before then and asked him, like, are you okay? Is this close enough? I mean,
but why lose 2 yards?
But, bro, he actually fucking missed. Dude, he missed it off his foot.
Yeah, why?
It wasn't like it went like this. It was just like, vroom.
He looked nervous. He looked petrified walking onto the field. He's cold and nervous. Bad combination.
I mean, last year he had his tight end drop a damn freaking pass that cost them shit.
So, I mean, and Lamar played well. He made some plays at the end. He had that hole. He was in the.
Zay Flowers was wide the fuck open. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was some good play call, man.
Christ. I mean,
you get the ball, man. You're at the 40. You're at the 20 the 26 will make it a 42-yard line.
It's an easy
25, 7, 32, 32, 42. All right, you're at the 25-yard line, and you run back 2 yards for what?
No, the thing here's the stupid part. If he had just stayed where they were, it would have gone in. Because he was on the left. He was on the left hash. He ran over to the middle.
So your
He was on
quarterback,
the left hash. The ball went this way, so if he just kicks it the same way, it goes right down the middle.
Your quarterback makes $50 million. He's a running quarterback. You have one of the all-time greatest running backs in history of football, and you have timeouts, and you have the time to run another play to get a little closer. Because let's say Derrick Henry, who's averaging 6 yards per carry, gets 4 yards.
I agree with you. I would have run the ball.
And they're going back to say, but what if he fumbles? You tell that big motherfucker don't fumble. Oh, but he fumbled early against Buffalo.
Then just fall the fuck over. Fall forward.
That's not the same situation. I'm pretty sure it's amplified in his mind not to fucking fumble this time. I'm pretty sure week 1 of the season, he wasn't really thinking about, I might fumble. And in this situation, he knows, hey, I'm double fisting, I'm double fisting this ball right here, and I'm not fumbling it. Or you just do a direct snap to Lamar Jackson and you get a yard or two. Don't lose 2 yards in that situation with a rookie kicker who this is probably the toughest kick he ever kicked in his life. The most pressure he ever kicked. Pretty sure he had no pressure kicks like that in college like that. He never had a kick that made your season go a whole nother week into the playoffs or not. I don't agree with it, man.
I agree with you.
So that's on our balls. You get the blame.
I mean, you get the blame, but you want to fire it. Who are the damn Ravens gonna hire? You want to hire McDaniel? You can take a hire. You can hire. They're
gonna hire Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh God, give me a break.
The quarterback whisperer, I guess.
Get the fuck. Oh yeah, how does that turn out? Isn't he with that bum named Kyler Murray?
He had Jaden Daniels last year.
Okay. Is he in Washington?
Yeah, that's where he's coming from.
Oh, okay. Did he get fired?
I think he stepped away. He left to pursue coaching opportunities. So somebody must be telling him that he got an opportunity.
Okay. I mean, hell, I see when Jackson didn't play, they were actually 2-2.
Yeah.
The problem was when Jackson did play, they lost to Detroit, they lost to Kansas City, they lost to Cincinnati, they got beat twice by Pittsburgh, and they lost to New England. You know. I mean, look, man. I think we're never going to agree on the Lamar Jackson deal, but I mean, it wasn't his fault they lost that game.
No, that game, no.
It wasn't his fault they lost that game. You know. Sometimes the shit just goes that way.
But at the end of the day, you gotta find a way to win. So y'all not moving the ball when y'all are up 10-0 and putting Pittsburgh away.
Yeah,
that's on Lamar. That's on the team. Y'all gotta find a way to.
So you are blaming. So you are blaming Lamar now.
A little bit, yeah. He's gonna get some of it for sure. I mean,
of course, you're the quarterback, bro.
The fourth quarter was phenomenal, but at the end of the day, you get all the praise and you're gonna get all the, the blame when you lose. You gotta find a way to win that game. I mean, up 10-0. They don't have their best receiver. They scored.
Bro, they had no receiver. They had no receivers.
They scored 6 points the week before. Like, come on, man. Like the quarterback is 53 years old back there. You gotta find a way to win. I got nothing more to say than that. You gotta find a way, dog. You gotta find a way.
So let's it's 10:30 at night. Who the hell's doing that shit at your house?
Idiots.
Fucking morons, seriously. Pick your Super Bowl champion. Pick your Super Bowl. Who's your champion?
Super Bowl champion, man. Before the 49ers lost, I had them winning because I like the way Brock Purdy was playing.
Yeah, if they had won, they'd be at home. They'd be at home. They would have home field, right?
Yeah, now you're at the bottom of the barrel.
They went from home field. They went from home field advantage
till they won't see the game. They won't see a home game again unless they get to the championship.
Crazy.
I'm going with the winner of that game. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles to go back.
Wow.
I want to say if the 49ers win, I think they Eagles, and I'm going with New England. Eagles, New England. I don't know. The AFC is just a mess. I don't even know who to pick over. I'm just throwing fucking spaghetti.
I don't think anyone's that good.
I'm throwing spaghetti at the wall, man, with this one, man. I think everybody could be beat over there. The NFC, at least I feel a little bit more comfortable. I actually like the winner out of Philly and 49ers, but I'm picking Philly, so I got to pick them to win it all.
So you're picking them to go back to back?
Back to back. God damn.
I tell you what, there's going to be a person who I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. His team is not in the playoffs because he let go of the better quarterback to go take on J.J. McCarthy, and his guy's 14-3 all over again. Sam Darnold.
That's who you rolling with?
Seattle Seahawks.
Their defense
against the New England Patriots, and
Seattle Seahawks.
I will be cheering my ass off for the Seattle Seahawks because I think the comical situation involved that they dumped this dude for this bum ass, overpriced, overprivileged, white privileged quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. And they fucking gave away a guy that had a 14-3 record last year. He's going to go win the goddamn Super Bowl.
You know how bad you got to be to have Justin Jefferson not have a 100-yard game until the last game of the season?
He didn't have a 100-yard game?
To the last game of the season. He wasn't going to get to 1,000 yards for the season. And then last game of the season, J.J. McCarthy finally found a way to get him 100 yards. He didn't finish the game.
That dude totally fucking sucks, bro. Totally fucking
how do you have Justin Jefferson and he don't have 100 yards? How do he... A guy who's a perennial 1,500 yard a year receiver, 1,600 yards, 1,700 yards, cannot get 1,000 yards. It's scraping by, begging for change on the street corner to get by, begging for change.
So bad. He's so bad. I'm sorry. He's so bad. And this isn't like the situation with Caleb Williams or Bo Nix or Drake May. Like Drake May, and I'm only picking Seattle because the thought of the New England Patriots going and winning 5 more Super Bowls with their newest Tom Brady acquisition, because Mike Vrabel is literally fucking Bill Belichick all over again.
Yeah.
With the newest Tom Brady reincarnation of Drake May. Bro, I can't stomach the thought of it. And as if Boston people aren't insufferable enough. I couldn't stomach more of that shit. I couldn't stomach it. So yeah, I want Seattle to win, but I also just cannot understand like these guys, like Caleb Williams. He's made plays this year. Like his numbers aren't spectacular, but he's made plays. They're winning. Bo Nix, I don't think he's sensational. They're winning. Drake May has been now. Drake May, when Cam Newton said that dumb shit, he said, game manager, shut the fuck up. 4,400 yards, 31 touchdowns, leads the league in a bunch of shit, and you're sitting here calling like, man, fuck, you're an idiot. Like, I don't want to hear this shit no more. Like, I can't take you seriously anymore. Like, you want to say Bo Nix is a game manager? I'm on board. Drake May is not a game manager. 400 plus yards ain't no fucking game
manager. And he runs the ball.
Dude, that dude is a stud.
He ran for over 500-600 yards this year. Again, I'm pretty sure. Because when I was calculating the numbers, because when they was doing it between him and Stafford, who should be the MVP, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, Drake May threw for more yards to Stafford, and then he also ran the ball.
Like I just don't want to hear it no more. Drake May's fucking good.
I didn't think he was going to be this good. They got me. He got me on that.
Well, again, we didn't think it, but guess what? He is, and all these QBs in year 2 have shown up. Stop starting these dudes as rookies. They shouldn't start as rookies. You're killing their asses as rookies. They need to sit on the bench. And if they start as rookies, don't fucking throw them away in a second. Like, that's the problem also. Stop acting like they're done. Like, the fact that I'm hearing this nonsense from the New York Giants that you're going to draft a quarterback. You got Jackson Dart back there, and he played well, and he lost his running back. Like, what?
He lost his number 1 receiver.
Malik Neighbors, yeah. Like, come on.
He didn't have a chance. And when he did have them at the beginning, he looked goddamn good against Philly. He looked good against the Broncos. He had some really good moments running the ball and throwing the ball as a quarterback. Jackson Dart is your quarterback.
This is the shit I'm hearing and that I've actually heard on radio from New York.
It's on radio, it's on TV, it's everywhere. It's the new
So
shit
you
that's
heard.
going
So
on.
you heard it. So you heard it. Then.
Yes, I heard it.
It's insane.
And
It's
I was like,
insane.
you found your guy. How about we get our running back back? How about
How
we get
about
our
we give him
receiver
more than
back?
a? How about
How
we
about we
give him
get
more
him
than a
some
year?
weapons? How about we get him online?
Didn't they fire the coach mid-season too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
So I don't get that. For what? For Mendoza? For more? For unproven guy? You have somebody who's proved it on this level that he's capable of being a really good player. The only thing you're worried about is his mental and him, because he's actually a football player. He's like, shit, I'm gonna get hit. That's just how I play football.
Art's good, bro.
But he's actually big enough to do that shit. Not like Tua, who had 10 concussions and was like, well,
if Dart was in college today, he'd have won the Heisman. Like his season last year would have won the Heisman this year.
Rudy,
Not close.
this Shador Sanders would be the top quarterback of this draft. Everybody gave Shador a hard time.
Until he goes into the room and doesn't do his homework.
Yeah, I don't know how true or not of that.
So you think people are just lying and making it up to drop the guy 5 rounds?
Why wouldn't they lie about Shador? They've been lying about him the whole time.
But what benefit is it for the guy that's drafting needs a quarterback to do that?
So his draft stock could drop and I could get him later.
But you didn't draft. You could have drafted him later, and you didn't. You drafted Jackson Dart. You drafted Jackson Dart later.
That is true, Giants. You're right.
So I mean, that's what I mean. He drafted him.
Or because Dion told their ass that he wasn't gonna play for them back in the days.
For the Giants?
Yeah, wasn't they one of the teams?
I don't know. The Giants would be
pretty sure the story was.
I'd absolutely want to play for the Giants. Are you kidding me? New York City? Shit. I'd want to play for the Giants. Fuck yeah.
Dion, man.
Can you imagine Shador as the king of New York? Oh my God.
You good. I'm trying to find his rushing yards. How much he have for this season?
Who?
Dart. 450. 450 this year.
Jackson Dart?
I mean, not Jackson Dart. Drake May.
Drake May? That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's the next topic on board. That'll wrap that one up. So Nick has the Eagles repeating, and I got the Seattle Seahawks. I'm waiting for this thing to scroll across the screen so I can remember what it. Oh, Miami Heat. The Miami Heat returned to the court last night. Our boy Tyler Hero made his reappearance on the court, and of course, in Tyler Hero fashion, the team's offense completely went to shit and could not do anything right. He came off the bench. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't have a temper. Apparently, he's already having a temper tantrum about that. He wants to be the starter because Tyler Hero only cares about Tyler Hero, as we all know. It's always been Tyler Hero's MO, is he's a selfish motherfucker. And he came off the bench. He had 17, I believe, on 7 to 15 shooting. But the plus minus when he was on the court was minus 25 because, well, when he shows up,
I don't think anybody had a good plus minus.
Nah, but he started. They were up 19-12 when he came in the game in the first quarter. We were making buckets. He comes into the game, and what happens? The offense goes to shit, just like it went before, and they could never figure it out. He played over 30 minutes.
Yeah, he played starter minutes.
Like starter minutes. We got the continuation of Bam Adebayo. I got a screenshot here of Bam Adebayo and his wonderful performance over the last 9 games.
Yeah,
Bam Adebayo averaging 11.8 points per game, 10.9 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 37.3% shooting, 25% from 3, under 17 points in 9 straight games. Between that bum and this bum.
God damn.
I can't anymore.
Another stat for Bam. 7 out of the last 10 games under 40%. I did a thing on TikTok. 7 out of the last 10 games under 40% shooting.
So when you say that, does that go back to the fact that Bam Adebayo one day decided, I'm a 3-point shooter?
No, that can't be. I mean, he's only getting up.
That can't be?
He's only shooting 13, 12 shots, 11 shots. He's not being aggressive. He's a mental midget. His mentality is a mentality of a hoe, but not even a good one because most hoes, they know what they do. They figure it out. They that's the life they live. but he don't even understand that. Like I envision him with his talent, with his athleticism, to be Amari Stoudemire. Am I reaching too much to think that's who he could be with his talent,
Yeah.
his athleticism?
Yeah, you're reaching way
He
too
has
much.
Amari Stoudemire talent and athleticism. Rudy, does he not? What is he missing from Amari besides fucking balls? I guess.
Say balls. Say balls.
Besides balls,
I was gonna say balls.
yeah. Besides balls, besides that, what is he missing? Like,
Okay. Well, yeah, he's a mental midget. I'm gonna be real at this point. At this point, I think at some point in life, you hear when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
yeah,
Like believe them. Like we have to stop this. We have the Miami Heat franchise, because not me, because I've given up. I'd already given up a couple years ago. The Miami Heat franchise insists that this guy's a superstar.
but because he has moments and flashes where you like, oh, he can do that. He got it. He has flashes, Rudy. Like you see a move he does, he hard jab, first step, go by somebody, uses his strength, muscle him up, dunk it. You're like, yeah.
But Nick, don't you also believe that he has those moments, but at the same time, almost every NBA player has those moments?
No,
where you
sit
sit
have
here
that
and
moment,
say,
but you're like, okay.
But I've never had a moment. I've learned already that I can't ever have that belief that this guy is magically going to do something on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
He's never been consistent. Like, yeah, he's had those games. He had that Boston game. I remember when Jimmy Butler was hurt and he hit that jump shot that was that shot put looking jumper that won the game over Boston in the playoffs. And he had like 32 or whatever it was in that game. Like, he has that game, but then the next game he'll go for 10 or 12. And it disappears, and he disappears, and it's just like it's almost like he might as well be LeBron with to be determined if he plays the next game, because like if you're just gonna look like that, why even bother? Just stay home. And I gotta believe who he is at this point. He's taking 13.8 shots per game. He's taking 4.1 threes per game. So 1/3 of his shots are coming from the fucking 3-point range. That's a problem to me. Like, that's a big issue. He's pulled himself further and further from the basket. So even his twos are probably deeper than normal. They're not the 17-footers that he still could make consistently.
They were not running pick and rolls like that, so he's not getting the easy lobs either.
They're not. So they're not doing that. So those are going to Khalil Ware now, probably more. And
a little bit more.
Because I know Khalil Ware 7'1" and can jump. I think Khalil Ware jumps higher than Bam Adebayo. He's also younger than Bam Adebayo. And he's shooting 32.2% from three. Like, we're acting like this dude is Brook Lopez. Like, if I could trade Brook Lopez for this guy right now, I would. Right now. I would. Because I know I got a better post player, even if Brook is, 35? He's probably something like 35, 36. He's a better post player.
We came around the same age. 37, 38.
He's still a better post player. He's still a better perimeter shooter. Like, he's better. He's a better defensive player around the rim. Like, Bam, the fact that I see people posting that Bam could be is a contender for defensive player of the year. Like, what are you talking about?
Could we still get torched by every person? Rudy, I never seen somebody who wants to be Draymond Green so fucking bad. He wants to be Draymond Green so fucking bad. Without Draymond Green intensity, at least I know Draymond. He wants to win, and like he shows it by yelling out and cussing out officials every night. At least I know he cares.
I don't know if he cares anymore. He got ejected 7 straight games, Nick.
At least he
got ejected 7 straight games. How was that possible, Nick? This guy doesn't want to play. He's trying to get ejected now. He says, I want to get home at halftime, man. I'm done.
But
maybe in the past.
But why does he want to be Draymond so much? He want to be a assist guy. He wants to. I'm a defender. Like when he made that excuse early in the year, like I can do this, then that. But when I'm counted on to also be a top defender and this, that. Motherfuckers, that's what elite players do. They play both sides of the game. That's the special thing about basketball, guys. That's different than fucking football. Football, you either a defender or you play offense. Basketball, there's 2 sides of the game. You got to go score the ball, and then also you got to go back down there and defend the motherfucker from scoring. And he thinks that it's just one side of it. As a $55 million player, no, that's not what's required of you. You're getting paid 25, 30 million. Okay, man, we'll accept it. But I'm not accepting it. And no matter how much I know who he is, your contract tell me that I shouldn't accept it. And I'm not going to accept you being that guy because that's who you are. It's like every night, ever since you fell in love with a damn chick, and like she's draining you every day before the game. Like right before the game, she's riding. Like you never had a bad. I know Rudy don't think the age is cute. You never had a bad chick before in your life. You get a damn girl and it affects your play.
He clearly hasn't because she's not bad at all.
You get a damn girl and you don't know how to play basketball no more. And I always was a big person about this. When you're an athlete, man, I don't care who you are. When you find love or whatnot, it affects you, man.
Does sex really drain athletes?
Sex drain. I can't have sex.
Rocky Balboa said, wasn't it Mr. T like abstain from everything in boxing because it weakens the legs?
I couldn't have sex before a game. I did it before one game in high school and I was terrible. So I did it also.
Hey, I hope Nick's mom. I hope you're not watching this.
Yeah,
you're in high school. You should have said even college.
I was humping a little bit in high school, and then also I did it in college. Didn't play. I didn't play well that day, and I also did it in the pros.
You didn't play well.
Not my best game, so I don't do it before the game. So I don't know if that's what he's doing before games. But Asia, please let that man go. I need him to come to the game with full energy because right now, obviously, he only has energy to play defense. So, motherfucker, I need to score ball also. This is just pathetic right now, and I'm not for it, man. But be real. I told you when you're a pro athlete and you were a single person. And like you might have girls and whatnot, and you're just having fun with them, but you ain't committed. You just whatever. You're lollygagging. You hopping around. You living life. But when you're committed to somebody, and that person also takes your time, because you have to commit that extra time that I'll just be in the gym or committed to basketball. Even though she's a basketball player, you're committed to making her happy. You're committed to doing little things. And
I'm not playing basketball right now.
I'm just saying, but they both might go to workouts. They both care about basketball. That's their profession. Yeah. But you're still going out on dates. That takes away from the main thing. I always was taught keep the main thing. And love is all fair and blah, 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 amazing. But it does take away. I don't care what you think. That takes away from the player and the person that you are. It's just you have to give that other person energy. You have to devote that time. So, and obviously you can't do both things. And that's what I'm getting from it. It could be it's just a timid motherfucker. But like COVID, Rudy, I seen this man go at AD at moments and look amazing, and I also seen him come back at AD and just bitch up. I'm like, damn, you have the talent, and that's what all the players they tell us this. Michael Beasley, I keep bringing up this point. Michael Beasley said, "You know who's that guy? It's really Bam. Bam's that guy." So I'm gonna listen to an NBA player, a person who's been around, who say he's really that guy in one-on-one situations. I seen him on Team USA. Giving people buckets, shimmy, Elijah on shimmy. And then I get this out of him. I can go hop on Hero. Hero's only played like 7 games this year. And he seems like he's messing up chemistry when he does come. But I cannot just skip past Bam. I cannot, because he's supposed to be the captain, El Capitan. And it's it's reminiscent of? It's when we had Hassan Whiteside, and then we got Bam, and then Hassan went totally into the sink. He
quit.
And I feel like when we got Ware and Ware started getting everybody starting to love Ware should be playing. That Bam has going into the same toilet bowl that Hassan Whiteside. I've seen it before. It literally happened with Hassan Whiteside. Hassan got paid and we loved him. All blocks. I'm the only one doing it with blocks. And then Bam came in and we loved Bam energy. He was able to guard a lot of people. He was catching lobs and dunking. And we fell in Miami Heat. The first couple of years, we fell in love with Bam. And Hassan went to the wayside. And I feel like this is the same thing is happening with the Miami Heat, with him, and we're getting all the recognition. Everybody, all the fans, we like, where should we play? Where should we start? And another thing is, why the hell is Pele Larson not starting? When he started, we played well. And another big thing, and I'm going to leave it at this one, is Jaime Jaquez is our best player. It's clear. He's out. And he was in a groove before he got hurt, Rudy. He was playing some great basketball.
And that kind of coincided with Tyler Hero coming back.
Yes.
It's because when Hero came, like, this is my argument about this all the time, and it's frustrating because I'm just convinced at this point that a lot of these Heat fans will just, like, if Pat Riley took a piss and he said it was like holy water and it was piss, they drink it because Pat Riley said so. And when I look at these fans, they make comments that just make no, like, there's no sense. You have a team that is clearly ego-less, including Bam, actually, because Bam doesn't have much of an ego.
He doesn't have much.
He doesn't have an ego. He
doesn't have a spine. Doesn't have.
He has
balls.
no spine. He's pussy. He doesn't have an ego. So I don't think he's mad that other people take the shots.
He's not.
He's taken the fewest shots he's taken it since 2021-22, and he averaged 19.1 points per game. But he's also shooting the worst field goal percentage of his career, and it's not even close right now. It's like it's 3 points less than last year, which was previously the worst of his career. And now he's shooting 32.2 from three. He's taking more threes. He gets to the line even less. Like, he got to the line 6 times a game in 21-22, 4.4 now. Because why? Because his game is going further and further and further away from the basket. So if you're going to keep on jacking 25 footers and 22 footers, well, guess what?
Get to the line.
You ain't getting to the free throw line.
Not as efficient.
So
you don't see the ball go in the bucket for an easy one every now and then. You need those.
So and these last 9 games are embarrassing, but Tyler Hero has an ego problem. Somebody told Tyler Hero at some point in his life that he's that dude, and he can be an effective scorer off the bench. But when Miami was trying to trade that dude for 3 straight years, because Miami was trying to trade Hero for 3 straight years, people. If you guys are in the chat, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you right now, he was on the trading block for 3 straight years. Every year, end of the year, he would literally flip his Instagram profile and remove Miami Heat shit from it, take his Miami Heat stuff off, and next thing you know, we couldn't deal him, and he puts it back up there. We tried to trade him the whole damn summer for Dame Lillard. If people don't remember, they did not want him. There's a reason that people do not want Tyler Hero in trades. And yet the Miami Heat fan base continues to believe in something that's not there. Pat Riley wanted to dump this dude, but now Pat Riley changes his mind because he pissed off Jimmy. And you know what, at the end of the day is, Jimmy Butler probably said to himself, he's like, look, I don't want to be the number one guy.
Yeah.
But he ain't the number one guy. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that I don't want to be. My ego is, I don't want to be the number one guy. Yeah. My knees can't take this shit. My back can't take this shit.
I need somebody to help me out.
I'm carrying motherfuckers.
Jimmy don't want to be the number one guy. We know that. Not in the regular season.
I'm scoring 56 points in a playoff game because if I don't do that, we're going to lose. Like, I'm doing these, I'm being a Hercules out there, and because I got the ball so damn much, and I turned my ankle now, well, now I can't jump. I can't really jump to begin with all that much. I'm not explosive jumping, so now my ankle's fucked up. Because I remember that series with Josh Hart. I'm convinced Josh Hart put his foot there on purpose because his shit rolled the fuck over, and people acted like Jimmy Butler. Like, no, Jimmy Butler. I remember sitting next to somebody in the stands who was part of Jimmy Butler's crew, and they said Jimmy Butler's ankle was a golf ball.
Yeah,
was a golf ball, and he was doing everything to play. While people are criticizing him, saying he can't get off the ground. The bitch is playing with a busted fucking ankle that would have any one of these other pussies sidelined for 4 months, like 4 or 5 weeks, and he's out there playing because he wants to win that bad. And he's got pussies like Bam on his team who gets a fucking boo-boo and he shrivels up like a pussy. Like, so I'm sitting here, I'm Jimmy Butler, and I'm like, bro, you won't pay me, but you want to pay this cracker, because you saw Danny. He said Danny Wolf, white boy Danny Wolf. Like, you want to pay this fucking white boy $55 million, and you want to make him the number one option. He's the third option on a good team. The third option. He ain't the first option. And Bam ain't the first option either. And Bam is the fourth option on a good team. Like so Jimmy, you know what Jimmy's doing right now in Golden State? I know they're not winning. But you know what Jimmy Butler's doing in Golden State right now, Nick? Seriously, straight up.
Pretty sure 20, probably 20.
He's doing the exact same shit he was doing here.
Yeah, 20, 50% shooting.
Jimmy Butler right now, 31.7 minutes, 19.7 points per game, 51.1 from the field, 40.3 from three, 86% from the line, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals. He's got a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. And he's taking 11 shots a game, Nick.
God damn, he only taking 11 shots a game.
11.8.
12 shots a game?
And he's averaging 19.7 points. He's taking 8 free throws per game.
So he's making six shots 12, a game.
6 for 11.8 every game. 11.8 shots. You know, he was taking 15 shots in Miami.
Yeah, he's making 6 shots a game, so that's 12, and then 2 of them probably 3, so 14 points. Then he gets the other 5 from the line.
He's playing on such a high efficiency clip right now. Shit's ridiculous. He's playing better right now than he played his last year in his second to last year in Miami. Why? Because he's carrying these bitches like luggage. Shit's ridiculous. Like, and people, these Heat fans, oh, Jimmy Butler. I don't blame Jimmy Butler for fucking being pissed. And I mean, obviously, they're now spreading rumors that he's pissed in LA in Golden State too. Like, yeah, because they're not winning. And the guy that's supposed to want to be on the fucking floor gets ejected 7 straight times.
Every game. We knew this was gonna happen. This was writing on the wall. Jimmy and Draymond together.
Oh, but
it could be a beautiful thing for a little bit.
The problem is Draymond, bro.
Yeah.
Draymond and Steve Kerr damn near killed each other on the bench. Jimmy Butler probably sitting here like,
this the shit. I left that shit for this shit. God damn it. I could
at least done that shit in the sun. I could go stand in the corner in Miami. Fuck. You know, I got a coffee shop there, you know.
Oh my God.
Right now Golden State's the 18. They're 19-18. You know, and Steph is killing it, you know, as normal.
Amazing.
That's Steph. The guy's he's a cyborg, but you know, he's averaging 28.7. That's insane. That's insane. Like, bro, I can't deal with Tyler Hero no more, man. I cannot. The man comes back. What happens the second that dude comes back? What happens? They move Kel'el Ware to the bench.
No, Kel'el started.
The first
time. Other time. Before.
The first time, not yesterday. They moved Kel'el Ware to the bench. What happened to Kel'el Ware?
When he was balling, giving you 15 rebounds a night.
He's killing it. And you're gonna take him out, and we're winning. We're winning. You know, Wemby was off the bench for like 7 straight games.
Man, and
is
he was still getting his numbers.
Is he still off the bench now?
I think he's finally starting now.
But he was coming off the bench for how long? Like,
and he's Wemby.
Exactly. He's a top 5-10 player in the league. Like, and at some point will probably be the best player in the NBA. At some point, you know, when Jokic retires, like
and LeBron.
Like, but that's Wemby. You're Tyler Hero.
You're Tyler Hero.
Like you're bothered because they bring you off the bench. Bitch,
I'm an all-star, coach.
$32 million.
I'm an all-star, coach.
No, he's not. Was he in the All-Star team last year?
Yeah, he made All-Star team.
Yeah, he didn't belong there. Like dude.
No, Wemby's still off the fucking bench.
He still is. So how many games in a row is that?
That is. He came back in for the cup. Damn, when did he come back? Came back.
Okay. He started. He's come up. He started
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my God. God. Like
10.
No, Nick. Like this is the problem.
He's only playing 28 minutes.
I got a selfish son of a bitch who and look what happened to Norman Powell when he came back. What happened to Norman Powell? He kind of fell into the background. Jaime Jaquez, now his usage goes down. So everybody's usage went down to accommodate Tyler Hero, rather than you finding a way to fit in with them. And to me, that's the mark of a selfish player. We're winning. We're scoring 125 a game.
You're not good enough to be a selfish player.
Like we're scoring 125 a game. And you know what they score when this dude plays?
Probably about 103. It was a couple games we
It's
went
a
up.
little bit more than that because they had a couple of big
We
ones
had
as
a couple
well.
outlier
Yeah,
games.
yeah, the outlier where we came back from being 20 points down to
Detroit, yeah,
Detroit, where
blah,
we
blah,
were
blah.
getting
So
blown out of the
probably about
building.
110, 108, 109, 109.
We're like yesterday we scored 90 fucking 4 points.
That's why I'm putting us at like 109, 108.
94. The first two we came back, it was 106 and 106. Then it was 160. No, let me see where am I at. 135 against Detroit. That was an outlier because that we were getting blown out of that game.
Yeah.
Then it was 140. Then it was 108. And then it was one of these other games where we scored like shit.
And then
So you're looking at we're not anywhere near what we were before he got there.
in that 4-game win streak, we look really good.
Dude, we look 126, 142, 147, 118.
Jovic was playing good. Pele Larson.
Even then we lost to Minnesota, it was 125, 115. And then we go and beat New Orleans 125, 106. So 5 and 6, and we get this motherfucker back. And I got Anthony Edwards after the game saying, yo, we didn't change anything really because we know what they do, but we knew Hero was coming back, so we knew that we'd see a lot of pick and roll. So for those of you that don't understand what pick and roll can do to a team, if you're not moving the ball dies. There's no, and I got people telling me, well, he can't make the guys make shots. Yes, but he can stop them from making them when he fucking doesn't give them the ball in scoring positions. If they're just catching it, it's like, and yeah, they might miss open ones. They're shooting threes.
Yeah.
But 94 points?
94, yeah.
94 points? Like this
they go get Ja Morant, man. They call it a day, man.
I've been begging to go get Ja Morant now for 2 months, and I don't understand anymore what the fucking love affair is with this guy. I don't know what it is with
maybe nobody else wants him either.
There's your answer. Then that should be also a tell to fans. People don't want this dude. People don't want this dude.
And I don't think it's all talent. Also, you have to add in he gets injured.
He's always injured. He's 26. This guy missed more games than Jimmy Butler. What is Jimmy Butler doing right now to this year? I'm gonna go back to Jimmy again because I mean he's the comparison because Jimmy Butler is always hurt, right?
Ooh, put Jimmy on this team instead of Tyler Hero.
God, Jimmy would be in heaven. Jimmy would be in heaven. If you were paying Jimmy Butler $55 million like he's supposed to get paid, he would be having an absolute party.
On this team. Him, Powell, he letting Powell do his thing. He letting Hawkins do his thing. And then he closed the games.
He would love it. He would love it. Hell, he could let Hawkins close the game because Hawkins is killing it.
Hawkins is good, man. I don't even Hawkins has a lot of turnovers because he's doing a lot of dribbling. But I don't even get mad because I know for the most part it's because he's in attack mode.
All right, so Jimmy Butler's played 32 out of 37 games this year for Golden State. Steph's only played 27. Tyler Hero's played 7 games. I thought Jimmy Butler's body was the one breaking down. I can't anymore, bro. I can't stomach this guy. I can't stomach him. He's a cancer. He's poison. He's the poison pill. He is the poison pill. He has destroyed this team, and now he's having a temper tantrum about wanting to start. Like, already came out that he had a big old temper tantrum about this shit.
Yeah. I got Miami over Ole Miss.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to somebody on TikTok. So I got Miami over Ole Miss. They asked me Miami or Ole Miss. Ben said the winner out of Miami, Ohio State wins the championship.
Yeah, I just can't, bro. I'm at a point where I can't stomach this shit no more. Like I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted because this is a large part of the reason why I canceled these fucking tickets. Can't watch this shit. Not to mention, you never know when the game is on because it's on 14 different channels. Like it was on Peacock. It was on NBC last night.
Peacock. I got it. I got fucking FanDuel, man.
I'm searching for the game.
Nah, when it's not on FanDuel, I know the FanDuel Miami I bought that's $20 a month is on Peacock, which I got Peacock also. I got all these damn subscriptions just beat my ass. I got these motherfuckers is crooks, man.
I mean, my God.
Goddamn crooks, man.
Absolutely crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
I just gotta pay for everything. What happened to just having it on NBC and regular damn TV? ABC, Fox.
Bro, you want to know what's shocking to me? And this is off topic. Right now, the Heat's the 8th seed again.
Mhm.
Big fucking shock. Tyler Hero will guarantee that I don't get that 46 wins. The longer he plays, the more guarantee I have that 46 wins ain't happening. All right. The Boston Celtics are 23-13.
Did you? Jaylen Brown has been,
The best
and
player.
we always say we and me and you always been on the same page about
Jaylen Brown is averaging 29.6 points per game.
He just dropped the 50 ball, Rudy.
God.
He's been on a tear. Rudy, you know Boston started off like
shit. They were terrible at the start.
So that means they've been probably one of the hottest teams. Like, and you don't even remember who played for them because they don't have.
They've won 8 of 10. They've won 13.
So another thing,
they won 13 of 17.
Another thing that you have to keep
15 of 19.
Another thing you got to keep in mind when you talk about Jaylen Brown is this is not the same Celtic team from last year. You don't even know anybody on that fucking team besides Pritchard, who has become a starter.
Horford's gone.
Derek White. Horford's gone. Porzingis gone. Drew Holiday is gone.
Yeah, Tatum's hurt.
And Tatum is hurt. And then they lost Cornette, which was, he was a decent factor for them. Like he was
They started off 5-8, 5-7.
And I want to say before that, they started off worse than that. I want to say they lost like their first 4 or 5 games.
They lost their first 3. They were 0-3. They were 0-3. They started off 5-7, and since then they are 18-6. They're the 3 seed right now.
Jaylen Brown is in the MVP category.
Jaylen Brown, since this, listen to this shit.
He started off slow too.
I guess. This is Jaylen Brown, and I'm just reading the games in which he's their leading scorer. 25, 23, 41, 30, 32, 36, 35, 32, 27, 24, 33, 29, 26, 35, 33, 41, 42, 30, 30, 30, 34, 31, 30, 37, 29, 50, 20, and 33.
There were people saying trade him.
And he leads them in assists half the time too.
And there were people saying trade him.
Fucking crazy.
I'm like, what are y'all watching? And then you got the people who make the same little dumbass. He only goes right jokes. I don't give a fuck. If you can't stop me from going right, why would I go left? Y'all know people. Jason Terry never went left in his career. And was one of the best basketball players. We couldn't stop him in the NBA finals. Never went left. Who cares? Why would I go to my weak hand if you can't stop my strong hand? Like I never understood that. Why? Like, why would I race you? Why would I race somebody in a long distance run when my strong point is short distance? Unless I have to, I'm short distance.
This is I'm flabbergasted that they are this good. I always believe he's the best player, but I don't believe that Jason Tatum would have these guys 23-13 right now without Brown. I don't believe for 1 second that this team with Tatum over Brown is 23-13.
No, they're not 23-13 with Tatum running the show. Like, I don't think so.
Brown is way more. Brown's shooting over 50%.
Efficient. He's efficient as hell.
It's like fucking crazy.
Yeah, Ash. I seen they traded Trae Young to the Wizards. You want to get paid. That's the only team that's gonna give him his money.
Wow, that's crazy. All righty.
Yeah, I don't know what that does for him.
Tyler Hero, please, God, forget it. I'm done.
Ja Morant, give us Ja, man. Get Ja.
Give me Ja.
Or go get my guy out there in Utah.
No, you moved on from him, bro. You said
marketing. Get marketing.
You moved on from marketing. You said.
I've been trying to get marketing over here for 5-6 years now. 7-footer, stretch the court. Now I'll take him over Bam. Right? They could trade Bam for him right now.
Yeah, head up for sure. We'd have to give like 5 first-round picks with Bam.
Danny Ainge is definitely not fucking with us. You know that.
We'd have to give it like 4 or 5 first-round picks to get that dude.
Danny Ainge definitely not giving us nothing.
Wow. Yeah, but when Anthony Edwards said that shit last night, I was like, he just confirmed everything I believe, that basically this dude's a ball stopper. And that's what Anthony Edwards is telling you when he said they're going to go pick and roll. He's going to stop the ball from moving. So,
Yeah.
Folks, Miami Heat fans, if you don't believe me, don't believe me, and you want to glaze on Tyler Hero, go glaze on Tyler Hero all you want. You're wrong, and you're wrong. Like the data proves that you're wrong. This is a 26-year-old guy that's always injured. My God, he's injured so much, it's embarrassing. Like this guy's career will be over at 32 because he's always hurt. He's always hurt. Like he's always hurt. I don't want to hear it no more. So anyhow, we are going into the next topic, one of the last two topics. We got the WNBA coming down the stretch. The lockout is on Friday.
They'll extend it.
They haven't. I don't know if they extended this time. I don't know. They're right now. The thing's a joke.
So I did listen to your podcast about. I did listen to you speak about that the owners are saying that they'll lose crazy amount of money over the next few years if they just by giving the women what they're asking for at this point, and the women still want more. So the owners didn't make no money, and they get to live lavishly when they don't bring in money. Y'all would still be that team with or without Malachi Tony.
We wouldn't be here without Malachi. Stop the cap, bro.
How did you prove that?
We were a different team when we were a different team than we are now. Like, do you not understand that the fact that this dude right now is being bracketed everywhere?
The game plan is for him.
The game plan's around him. They're game planning him. So what's happening? He's doing things other ways. He had one of the bigger blocks of the game that sprung Mark Fletcher for that 19-yard run against Ohio State.
You're nuts. You're
not plug and play. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, no, they're not plug and play.
You're nuts.
First off, he's playing in the slot, not on the outside.
Do you ever have another receiver over 600 yards for the season?
No.
Okay.
No.
So let me, Guru, let me let you know certain thing about certain players, man. Certain players, the other coaches.
Give your background because I don't think he knows who you are.
So I played professional football for 12 years. NFL, barely. I was there for a year or whatnot. Made it there. CFL, 9 years. Arena football. So I've been playing football for a long time. So certain players, like, no matter what, if they're getting the ball or not, when we break the huddle on defense or whatever the play is called, we say, what number Tony is? 10?
10.
We're going to say, alert 10. Where's 10 at on every play? Every play we want to know where 10 is. So he has an impact in our minds and our thoughts and how we're going to defend him. So we're catered towards him. Like, we don't care about shit else. But 10, where is he lined up at? What is he doing? He's close to the quarterback because are they going to hand him? Is he going to do a jet sweep because he's close by the quarterback? He's far away. Are they looking for a screen? We need to know where 10 is at all time. And the Miami Hurricanes, when they play opposing teams, the defensive coordinators and players on the field need to know where 10 is because he's not like every other player on the fucking field. He's not plug and play. We have to worry about him. There are some people that are just special that we have to worry about more than other players. And Malachi Tony is that player. Even on special teams, we're not going to kick the ball to him. Hey, punter, put the ball in the fucking air. Do not line drive it. Do not kick it to the middle of the field. Make sure you get it in certain spots. That's what Malachi Tony represents. No, the defense is playing phenomenal. Don't. We're not fools.
We're not conflating two things. You're answering one specific question. and when Malachi was going for freaking 12 catches for 140 yards and returning punts for 50 and playing Wildcat and throwing the football. Like, I'm sorry, you cannot sit here and call that plug and play.
Texas A&M game when he got the big return. Like, that's game-changing plays, man.
Like he had the punt return versus SMU that we should have scored a touchdown on, but that punt return, guess who didn't play that game? CJ Daniels did not play in that game. Malachi Tony's put us in the position to win, and we didn't win, but it wasn't on him. Like, that dude has put us in the position to be where we are. And now you're seeing a different running attack that we didn't see midseason. Yep. We're running the ball with a ferocity that we have not seen all year. The way the line is playing is better right now than it's been playing all year. Y'all were fucking taking a shit on James Brockermeyer. James Brockermeyer absolutely manhandled Caden McDonald for Ohio State. He dog walked that big mouth motherfucker. He dog walked him.
If
An
Malachi
All-American
Tony,
D tackle.
if Malachi Tony's not there, y'all don't even beat Florida State.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. You muted.
Was Malachi Tony not the biggest reason for beating Florida State that game? Was he not the game changer?
He's a big reason, but
okay,
we were gonna beat Florida State's ass no matter what, man.
Probably would have, but it's a lot.
No. I look at it from the games like that. We don't beat Notre Dame without Malachi Tony.
No,
we lose that game.
What? Name another player in college football. You any other player besides number 4 in Ohio. We would have pounded more. That's all.
Fletcher wasn't even. We ran the ball for 50 yards against Florida State. They shut our run down because they put 8 motherfuckers in the box and we beat them over the top. See, you're sitting here talking out of your ass right now, respectfully, because there was a good portion of the year where we stopped running the football, which is why we were screaming, play Gerard Pringle. Because now that gives us an outside burst option because Mark Fletcher was getting killed because we were running the ball into a wall because we were playing 5-on-8 every fucking time. That's actually what happened. And then you finally had Shannon Dawson get screamed at by media enough times where he's like, yeah, maybe I should run the pistol because he lied about it saying he was already running it when we know he wasn't running it. And then on top of that, oh, we run plays around the edge. No, you don't. And you don't run them with Fletcher. He's too fucking slow. But now all of a sudden, Fletcher looks like a fucking Usain Bolt out there hitting holes. Why? Because he's in the pistol formation. Because when he's lined up side by side with Carson Beck, he gets no forward movement. He sees the holes differently now from pistol. We are running a different offense than we ran 6 weeks ago. Like we are.
Yeah, but Xavier Restrepo was a freaking amazing player. So if you make Malachi faster than him, what do you think that makes him dynamic? And Xavier was dynamic. So if you make him faster, you're proving the point.
Bro, if Xavier Restrepo wasn't on our team last year, we're 7-5. We were 7-5 without Xavier Restrepo last year.
So and you're saying that Malachi, and you're saying Tony is a better version of Restrepo. So what are you saying? Come on, bro.
Xavier Restrepo was Cam Ward's outlet. Y'all remember the catches that Restrepo made a catch against Cal laying on the ground.
To save the game. Save the season.
And we would have lost if he didn't catch that ball. It was a 4th down play. We would have lost the game. Like, you gotta, I mean, bro, I don't know what it is. These receivers, Keelan Marion has the ball put on his fucking numbers by Carson Beck in the beginning of that game, and he drops it. He drops it. Like, he looked like fucking homeboy Alex Bauman and Elijah Lofton. He dropped it. Like, bro, Xavier Restrepo's impact last year was massive. Without him, Cam Ward ain't fucking first pick in the draft.
Yep. Great.
What does the garbage defense have to do with what I'm talking about? You want to mix and match an argument and a debate. This is not what you're debating, something that I'm not talking about. We're not talking about the same thing because the defense got nothing to do with what Cam Ward and Xavier Restrepo did. Nothing to do with it. You remove Xavier Restrepo, Miami 7-5 last year with Cam Ward playing quarterback because Restrepo was the most important wide receiver for Cam Ward. And Xavier Restrepo, I love the kid. He ain't fucking Malachi Tony.
Nope.
You don't need a fucking slot to be. Okay, fine. All right, man. All right, bro. You don't need a slot to be 10-2. Okay. You believe what you want to believe. I know what is fact. You can believe that, but I have the data to show you that you're wrong. 89 catches in the regular season, bro. 89.
You're crazy. Bro, you're crazy. You're nuts.
I don't know what
he's special. I don't care what age you got to do with it. If he could play ball, you can play ball. So, I mean, because what?
I don't know. No, I do know shit. Because you want to know what? I talk to people in the program. They fucking know how important Malachi Tony is. You don't know shit. Respectfully. No, these aren't opinions. You're removing 89 catches from your fucking roster. Tell me who plays the slot.
You can't just throw anybody in there, my guy. Like that's what makes them different. That's why
Oh my
That's
God.
why the coaches are getting the ball in his hand, because he's special. You don't just like, you have to earn that right to just get the ball thrown to you and
No.
have
Oh
gadget
my
plays in
God.
the hand. That's why they try to hand off the ball to him. That's why they try to throw screens. That's why he try to get him to do punt return. That's why because he's special, because he could do different things that other people can't do.
If Ray Joseph is the starter at slot receiver, does he have 89 catches?
No,
I mean, I want him to answer the question because the backup to Malachi Tony is Ray Joseph or Tony Johnson. You tell me if Tony Johnson is the slot receiver at starting at slot receiver, does he have 89 catches? Does he have the impact that Malachi Tony had? So you're sitting here telling me and running your mouth about how it makes no difference. What does Tony Johnson do that Malachi Tony does? What does he do that does he return punts?
we didn't
No.
say no
Does
catches.
he does he throw the ball? Does he play quarterback in the Wildcat? I mean,
There's a different way to how somebody runs routes than somebody else. He gets in and out their breaks than somebody else. The
no, again, see,
ability
like that's comment. They have no one said they have no catches.
that we didn't
No one
say
said they had no catches.
that's crazy.
You're being ridiculous. 89 catches Malachi Tony had as a freshman in the regular season.
Yes, they do have to match his stats for y'all to be 10-2. There's no doubt about that. That's why y'all were 10-2.
No, Nick. There's no way they would match his stats. Because when CJ Daniels was out for 3 fucking weeks, who the fuck would they throw the football to without Malachi Tony?
And you need somebody to run those intermediate routes. You need somebody to run the option routes. You need somebody to be a bailout for Carson Beck in those situations. Everybody can't do that, bro.
I wish I had the numbers of the yards after catch for Malachi Tony. He never gets tackled on first contact. Never. He never gets tackled on first contact.
I know sometimes it's hard to see a young guy, who's better than you probably ever was, respectfully, like doing it, like, man, he can't be that good. But some people are just special, man. The Maurice Claretts.
If Jeremiah Smith wasn't on Ohio State against Miami wins the game by 4 touchdowns.
No,
You're shitting on all the other players because these baby Jesus don't. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Who's shitting on? He's better than them. Like, are you gonna sit here and argue like, I don't know, Jerry Rice against Tyreek Hill? Who's better? Who's better? And I gave you a pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty dynamic motherfucker right there.
Yeah, that's tough.
I gave you a dynamic fucker. Jerry Rice is still better. Jerry Rice is still better than Tyreek Hill ever has been. Even not running a 4-3 in the 40.
Yeah, that's tough.
If someone could have stepped into his place on the roster, they'd have been the starter.
Okay.
They would have started. Because he was the fucking 17-year-old freshman that came in and took the job from a fucking sophomore, junior level player. Senior player. Tony Johnson's a senior. They literally brought that dude in from the transfer portal. They literally brought in Tony Johnson from the portal.
I'm not even a Florida State. I'm not even a UM fan, my guy.
Nick is a Florida State fan. PTSD Canes. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been covering the Canes since 2004. What are you talking about, dude? I've been watching the Canes since 1982. PTSD. I'm not the one worried about losing tomorrow. I think Miami's going to blow the fuck out of Ole Miss. PTSD Cane fans are the ones that are saying that Miami's going to lose tomorrow.
This has been built by Saban. I don't even know what that means.
What? Because Mario Cristobal's the coach?
Yeah, and that's everybody else. Everybody else has been with Saban.
Literally every coach left in the fucking playoffs was a fucking Saban coach. You know that, right? Literally every coach is on the Saban tree. Every coach in the playoffs right now is on the Saban tree. Oh, come on, man.
Yes, he definitely built the interior and the D-line, the interior, the D-line, the whole line. He definitely built that. But you still need somebody on the outside.
I want to give some numbers now because I'm getting fucking annoyed. I'm actually getting annoyed because I cannot even believe that I'm having this debate right now. I can't even believe it that we're here talking about a guy who led our team in catches and yards, punt returner, threw touchdowns. I mean, it literally changed our offense. And I got someone sitting here literally telling me that we could just throw in any motherfucker and we would still be 10-2. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see here. SMU. Let's see what Malachi Tony did against SMU. He had 9 catches for 70 yards. He had a punt return for 47. We lost that game. Was that his fault? We lost that game. You want to know what we ran for? Mark Fletcher had 84 yards rushing. Marty Brown had 37 yards rushing. Does that look anywhere remotely close to the way we ran the ball against Ohio State or Texas A&M? No. Let's see the game after that. Stanford. No, the game before that was Stanford. Let's see how we ran the ball versus Stanford, because we said we would run the ball. Fletcher had 106 against Stanford. We ran the ball. That was we ran for 199. Stanford's terrible. Let's go into the game then against Syracuse. Let's see, how do we run the ball versus Syracuse? That's when Gerard Pringle finally got on the field. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Against them, we ran the ball for 123 yards as a team. Syracuse, remember, and we started from Marty Brown. We started Marty Brown in that game because Mark Fletcher got hurt. Okay? Mark Fletcher got hurt. We started Marty Brown. He ran 8 times for 39 yards. Pringle came in and was a burst. Okay? Let's see.
No, y'all couldn't. Y'all weren't dynamic running like that at the beginning of the year. Y'all weren't. As good as y'all were in the trenches, y'all were not.
We were running people over, and then when people moved in the 8 men in the box, we couldn't run the ball anymore. Virginia Tech, we ran the ball for 83 yards against Virginia Tech. 83 yards, Virginia Tech. Let's see this last one.
Fletcher's not even an outside runner like that, man.
Against Pitt, we ran for 140. Fletcher had 30 yards rushing on 10 carries. Fletcher had 30 yards rushing on 10 carries. You know how many yards Pringle had on 10 carries? 82. Fletcher has exploded in the playoffs.
Yes.
Because our offensive line looks different. They turn a switch on, bro. I don't know what switch it is they had. They had a switch.
They stopped playing against those tough ACC teams and got to play against soft SEC.
The soft SEC, the soft Big Ten.
Couldn't run like that on ACC school.
You can run like that if you run different plays. What I'm trying to explain to you, and you're not hearing me, is that Shannon Dawson did not run pistol formation literally until the Texas A&M game. I'm not making it up. He did not run the pistol formation until the A&M game. He did not run pistol against anybody until the A&M game. And that's what allowed Mark Fletcher to see these massive holes. And on top of it, it changed how they defended as well. But again, I'm not the former professional football player, Nick. No. So I guess
if we didn't have Malachi, we run way better run game. No, y'all won't, because the defense is actually catered towards stopping Malachi. So that
you want to see sweep left with Fletcher and Brown back there, they're slow. They can't run the sweep. They haven't run. They didn't run sweep with Mark Fletcher against fucking A&M or Ohio State. They ran right up the gut. That's what I'm just telling you. James Brockermeyer has been destroying people in the middle. He's been destroying people. You would have an argument if we were running the ball for 250 a game. We're not. We haven't. We average 153 a game, 152 a game for the season.
That's decent. Okay.
We literally run the ball more than we throw the ball. Just so you know, we run the ball more than we throw the ball. We are a very balanced offense that runs it more than we throw it, and yet we could not run it effectively in multiple games, including the Florida State game, just so you know, because you're telling me we ran the ball all year. We got stuffed by Florida State. Stuffed. You don't believe me? You want to look it up? I can look it up for you. I'm just saying. I can look it up for you.
So you run sweeps with people who can get outside. I'm not running sweeps with Fletcher because that's not his strong point.
You know what Mark Fletcher ran for against Florida State? 12 carries, 40 yards. No. We ran the ball. We ran 32 carries for 97 yards against Florida State. We couldn't run the ball.
Fletcher's not dirt slow, but he's not elite. That's not speed. That's like he's okay. You know what speed is? Hey, I ran a
Pringle.
4.2. This is speed. I know what speed look like, guy. I ran a 4.2. Oh, cause you think they didn't work on it in practice or things in that nature to know that's probably not one of their better plays to run with him? Yes, bro. They can have practice. They go over shit like this, and you probably ran it in practice. Like, yeah, that's probably not gonna work. It doesn't look well, and you know what coaches do? They go out there and they X that off. Yep, we're not running that one. They probably try to run it again in practice. Like, that shit does not work with these guys. I'm not. But you still want to break. But the play that you're telling me is
This
you want
Johnson
to
was
have.
a 4-2 running back who went for 2,000 yards.
That's the last one I've seen. I don't know. There hasn't been much 4.2 running backs around here.
There's not too many 4-2 people around.
Period. But yeah, speed control for a back is more of when you hit in like depends on your style of running game. Like there's ones that's off tackles you want to hit there quicker. There's some that's more of a zone read, so you're being a little bit more patient. You have the Le'Veon Bell type styles and things of that nature. But if I'm trying to get to the outside, you want to get to the outside as fast as possible.
Tell me how the Miami Hurricanes would run sweeps with Mark Fletcher. I'm asking a genuine question. We line up his shotgun all the time. How would we run a sweep with Mark Fletcher at a shotgun?
A little toss.
Is it even possible to run a sweep with someone lined up in the pistol or next to the quarterback?
That little
sweep.
That pitch sweep one that they've been running.
Pitch sweep, which is really a pass now.
Yeah.
So that's the play that Malachi Tony runs. So we're going to put Mark Fletcher in motion, have him go out and then cut back across, and he be the one that we get the pitch to. And we're going to have him go outrun people to the edge.
The one in shotgun, they do the little side sweep that other teams been running. Who else ran that? The same play Baltimore ran with Henry the other day. Same side sweep. I mean,
but what are they doing? What are they doing? They're side. If you're playing the shotgun, you're side by side with the QB.
Yeah, side by side. You just pitch it to him.
Oh, you're talking about a toss sweep?
Yeah, a little toss sweep. Yeah.
I'm not thinking a toss sweep. That's like fucking Tecmo Bowl football, bro. That's old school 1990s triple option bullshit. People don't run toss pitches. They don't run those plays anymore because of the shotgun. It's not easy to run that shit. It doesn't actually work that well usually.
Yeah, they have trouble controlling their speed, but we're not talking about getting in and out of breaks. We're talking about running the sweep where your job is to get to the outside probably as soon as possible.
Because Nick, if I got my QB under center, I can turn and pitch to my running back and he's moving already.
Mm-hmm.
If you're standing next to me, I'm literally doing this.
It's a toss.
It's a toss. It's bullshit. A sweep to me is when Malachi's coming across the formation and he's literally just tossing it right there. He's running.
Jet sweep.
It's a jet sweep. A jet sweep. You can't run a toss sweep effectively in a shotgun. I'm sorry.
It's hard. It's ugly.
And not with Mark Fletcher. Look at what Mark Fletcher's done these last two games. He's run the ball literally in between the fucking tackles. Mm. It's been A-B gap. Nothing's been nothing's been on the outside.
Yeah, you're right about that. I'm gonna give you that. You are right about that one. But for the most part, the sweep is you're trying to get outside. Now you're gonna cut it up eventually, but that also requires speed. Like you want to hit it. You don't want to play around with that one. You don't let sweeps be long developing. Sweeps are not long developing, but you do find your spot when you want to take it up the field.
I gotta look this up now because I gotta look this up.
Oh,
I don't remember. We didn't run. We weren't under center that final drive versus Ohio State. We ran the ball, but we were not under center. Were we? At any point?
Mm-hmm.
Last drive. I gotta pull this crap up.
Be honest, when we stopped running up the middle all the time, our running game got great.
That's literally what happened after that fucking game where I was calling for Pringle to start. That was the game in which Fletcher goes hurt.
Yeah, but it was like
they started Brown.
Yeah, more like off tackle, it's outside the guard.
I literally said this. I literally said this. This is what I was screaming about After we got shut down, when Pringle broke out in the second half, I literally said exactly this: play Pringle. You can go on the outside now. You don't run him in between the tackles. You run him on the outside. Well, Nick, you found your junior Olympic track coach right there, so who can help you run the 9-9 and the 4 and the 100. Oh, by the way, since you're here and you're saying you're a junior Olympic track coach, Nick says he can run a 9-9 and the 100 and just walk out there and do it. What do you say to that?
I said, I said in my prime before my Achilles, yes, I'm 100% confident that
You said that recently. You could do that.
I said I could have cracked the 10. No, not now. No, not right now. No. I said in my prime, I never lost a race in my life. If you lined up against me, I could do it. Now, in my prime, when I was running 4.1s and 4.09s, I 100% could crank under a 10. Now, under a 10 means it could be a 9.999999999, but I was going to crack that. 9.995, 9.999, yes, 100%.
Tell me. I think I figured it all out. He's old like me. He likes old football.
I went graduated 06, went to Miami Norland, and then I graduated 2011 at FIU. But I played college basketball. I didn't play college football. So no football since 10th grade. Last time I played football. And then I went to the Vikings, signed with the Vikings after I did pro day, ran a 4.27. I ran slow that day in a 4.33 against the wind. Slow that day. I usually was cranking around with my trainer around like 4.21s, 4.22s, 4.19s.
Right. I just want to pull up the last drive of the game.
I never ran track. I never ran track. I just was just.
That's why he disrespects track athletes.
No, I don't. I just don't. Only reason I never ran track because I just don't see the goal of just running just for no reason. To me, it's just I need a goalpost. I need a basketball hoop or something. I don't know. That was just me. I never liked just running just for running. But I did work out and started like really training my speed, and I was really fast. I was always quick. People never thought I was really fast because I never had to run for real unless I needed to run. I'm like, oh, Nick, yeah, I never ran track. I ran track when I was 6 years old. My coach for Optimist wanted us to run track. And I went out there day one and I said, yeah, never again. And I was 6 years old. I ran out there the first day. I said, yeah, track is not for me.
Mark Fletcher's first, you're off the camera, Nick, by the way.
Yeah, I know. You got it back on.
Mark Fletcher's first run on that final drive, he followed Malachi Tony's block. And it was inside the tackles.
Yeah.
And they're in the shotgun the entire time. They never went under center. Like I would love to go under center. I think when you go under center, you can actually run real play action pass.
Yeah.
Like you can't run real play action pass from the shotgun. Like at all.
Yes.
Like that's
it's more RPO.
Yeah, you're my age. I'm 48, so you're old like me. So you have that old mentality on shit when it comes to running the football. And you have that, yeah, you think like me on a lot of shit in terms of really the style of football. I hate football today, man. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I love watching this brand of football. I love watching this helmet and blow your ass up type football. I think 45, 42 football games are terrible. I think they're the worst football games on earth. I've never liked watching those games. I don't like watching them. I don't want to watch them. Like there was nothing to me exciting. I mean, okay, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna rephrase it. The Georgia and Ole Miss game wasn't a good game. It was an exciting game. It wasn't a good game
because they scored. It
was a recipe of shit defense. It was a shit defense salad. And I'm sorry, but when you're giving up scores left. Like when you allow a team to just run down the field like you're not even there, it was almost like 7-on-7 football at certain points. That fourth quarter was 7-on-7 football. Ole Miss's defensive coordinator, this guy just literally went into a prevent, and they went right down the field. And I don't think Gunnar Stockton's worth shit. And they made him look like a fucking Hall of Famer. He's not very good. Football today. I loved watching that 24-14 game. I loved that 10-3 game. There were people that said that 10-3 game with A&M was boring. That was one of the most exciting football games I've watched in years. In years.
Old school Rudy, NBA 65 versus
That's who I am.
Utah Jazz Bulls 68-71.
No, Nick never ran track. He didn't. I mean, he did run a 4.2. I know that for a fact. I coached him. He actually did run a 4.2. I know this for a fact. So he's not making it up. He just didn't run track, and I always thought that was so stupid. Like you run that fast and you don't run track. Like he could have been an Olympic level athlete, but
100%. I just
he's a fucking idiot. Like I mean, yeah. I can't help that Nick is stupid.
Yeah, you can't help that.
I can't help that he makes bad decisions.
I tell you, I would crack that.
He made a bad decision when he was told he couldn't play football in high school. Shit.
Yes, that was bad.
If he played football in high school, he probably played in the NFL for a decade.
I'd probably be a third-round draft pick easily, just by running a 4.2. I'd have been. The Raiders would have drafted me in the third round easily. Because they definitely, after pro day, were like, "Hey, wait, what's your name?" Like, hey.
All the Raiders ever did was draft speed. It didn't matter if you play football or not. And if you could actually play football. I mean, no, Nick could fly, bro. Nick could fly.
I'm cracking that, man. No, that doesn't equate to that. Of course, you're at your first 40, 40 yards is going to be slower because you're not at max speed. You had to start off, and then eventually your speed go down. We're not going to play me like that. Like, come on now. Yeah, the average to get there, but of course, after the first 20 yards, my speed is at
when the hell was Usain Bolt at his fastest? At the 60-meter mark usually.
Yeah.
Right?
So come on.
You ain't Usain Bolt, but I mean, I'm just saying.
We're kins.
Like, because you're both your family's from you're because you're a fake Jamaican.
Because I'm a fake Jamaican, yeah.
like I'm a fake Cuban.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hate high scoring NFL. I mean,
I was cranking 409s now. I'm telling you this.
I hate high scoring football games. I don't like them. They're not good football to me. Like I'm being completely transparent, and Nick knows this shit. Like I want people to have their heads blown up. Like Jacoby Thomas is playing at the wrong time. Jacoby Thomas is playing at the wrong time. If Jacoby Thomas was playing in the 90s or the 80s, he would be Ronnie Lott. Like he would be ear holing people every chance he got. He'd put his helmet right into their ear hole and he would knock himself out to knock them out. Like that dude, these Nick, there's a reason these people are all sitting here saying that Miami hits on another level of violence that doesn't exist anymore. Because you don't see this shit anymore.
People still hit, man.
They don't hit like they used to, Nick. You know this.
Like
you can't even
it's
you
can't
get
the crown and the helmet thing is a
bro.
thing.
I love it. That's beautiful. I used to hit with my crown and helmet every fucking play, like every play.
That's why you're crazy now.
No, that's why football is. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on watching motherfucking linebackers wearing neck rolls who look like gladiators. Now linebackers look like fucking running backs.
And I've always been that person who saw that person in the line and we had to do hitting, and I'll tie my shoes.
Scared out your damn mind, right?
I tie my shoes. Oh no, go ahead, go in front of me. I got time. got to tie my
the neck roll guy. You're like, that guy's scary, bro. No, man, I don't want to hit that dude. That dude's a psychopath. I had guys, I mean, bro, I was talking to a lawyer today in my day job. I was talking to a lawyer today, and it turned out that he was part of the last Duke ACC championship football team. He's a lawyer. And he played in 89 when they last won the ACC championship prior to this year.
Yeah.
All right. And we were talking football for like 20 minutes. My first conversation with the guy. And he said, I hate football today, man. These guys are all so soft. Like watching guys, like we can't crack back. Like you can't hit. You can't put your helmet into people. Like you can't do anything. You can't hit the quarterback. Everything is regulated. Like when I was a kid and a punt return, you were told, go find that motherfucker who's slipping.
Yeah.
And go light his bitch ass up.
But the old players also got to understand the rules is like that because of them. Because of their the CTEs and their injuries.
It happened because there was some. It happened because there was some pussy fuck doctor who made up some fucking diagnosis for fucking gladiators who made a decision as an adult. I want to ram my head into somebody else because God forbid. I mean, Nick, you ever been punched in the face? You ever been punched in the face, Nick, even one time? Does that shit feel good? Hell, you ever been slapped by your mom in the face? Does that shit feel good? Fuck no, it don't feel good. Imagine getting punched in the face 100 times a day. That doesn't work out too well. That's why Bernard Hopkins sounds like he's halfway retarded. He
Yeah.
got punched in the head 1,000,000 times.
So all these players who sued and things of that nature, that's the
Yes. You know what? Our pussified American system has pussified our society down to a level where now we say, oh, they didn't tell them that hitting your head against the wall 100 times a day is a bad thing for your brain.
I think they know that, Rudy. Let's keep it real. Now, if I can go and say all this stuff and y'all gonna give me some extra money after I retired, of course, yes.
They get a pension, Nick.
No, but I can get more. Like the pension is
well,
cool.
That's a lot. Well, again, and if I told you as a court system, I'm sitting and say, fuck you. You signed up to do that shit, which is what it's like saying. I can't go there because I might get in trouble for that one. But like you're sitting here telling somebody you signed up to do some shit. You know that it's not good for your health, and yet you do it anyhow. And then I can come back later on and say, well, you never told me that doing this 100 times a game, like doing that 100 times a day, a lot harder than that, with helmets on, is bad for me. But my cousin played for Miami in '83. All right. He played for the national championship team in '83. He played for 3 years with the Denver Broncos. He played back in the day when Carl Mecklenburg was in the NFL. He said this shit was like running into a brick wall 100 times a day.
But that's how you were taught back then, to like tackle your head, just crown. That's like,
I understand. What I'm saying is, you knew this. Yeah. No one lied to you about it, Nick. No. They're making it seem like people were lying to them, like they weren't being told, like you didn't know that doing that shit's not good for you.
Well, you ain't got to tell me. I was tired.
And I played in '94, '95, and you were taught back then, make sure you lift your fucking head or you might break your fucking neck.
Yeah. And that's why
you know what I did? The same shit I was doing before.
That's why you ain't got to tell me, Rudy. I was tying my shoe.
This fucking helmet bullshit is not protected. The fucking little fag helmet, that's a bad word, sorry. Them little pussy ass fucking guardian caps are not protected. They literally do the opposite. You jam your head into the ground with a guardian cap, you're going to break your fucking neck. That shit does absolutely nothing. Because if it works so much, why not put it inside the helmet? Why not put it inside the helmet?
They already got.
You want to know the difference between fucking headgear and no headgear?
You already got cushion inside the helmet.
Add more. Make the helmets, because you want to know what they're doing while they're making the game so much safer? They're making the pads thinner.
Well, I didn't wear no pads.
Oh, there you go. I didn't wear pads. But you know what? If you broke your fucking leg, you're going to cry and sue somebody for doing it?
That's it. That's probably why I tore my Achilles. Let me go.
Oh, come on, man. Like, I mean, we're sitting right here. We sitting right here. And we're in this world right now where you do something of your own choice and then you blame somebody else for it.
But that's the way of the world. That's what it is. You know, you work in the business. You know what people sue for.
No, we sue for car accidents where someone's at
fault. I'm talking about, you're around lawyers. You see what people sue for.
They sue for ridiculous shit. That seems outrageous. But this was your job choice, bro.
The hot coffee from McDonald's.
No, but Nick, see, that hot coffee story was never told the truth.
Yeah, okay.
That woman's legs were melted.
Yeah.
In her crotch. That thing came out 300 times hotter than it's supposed to. Okay. They broke every fucking rule of their own company when that happened. Okay. That coffee was so hot, it fell in that woman's legs. Because I had a client who had a kid that had a problem with a McNugget, right? When I'm talking about the McNugget was so fucking hot, it burned a hole in the 4-year-old's fucking leg.
What?
The nuggets are supposed to, this is not a coffee one, because I asked him about it. The nugget one, the coffee one, he told me, he had pictures of it. The lady's leg was 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, wow.
Through your clothing, bro. See, they leave that part out. They say, you sued for hot coffee. You want coffee hot, right? Yes, I want coffee hot. I don't want coffee to melt my skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can pour hot coffee on my arm and it's just hot. I ain't burn myself like I put my hand on a stove. That shit melted that woman's skin 3 layers. And it was an older lady, too. So they violated their own procedures, but there was a nugget situation where I had a client that sued over nuggets. The kid had autism, couldn't speak. Nugget falls in between the kid's legs. The kid's legs are literally pushing the nugget together. Burnt a hole in her fucking skin.
Damn.
In an area where, as you're a girl,
Mm.
you're never gonna be able to wear a bikini without having that big ass fucking mark shown to everybody.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Learn something new every day.
Again, what are we hiding? What, they hiding the concussion testing? I don't care. I don't need someone to tell me that. And then we have some jack off doctor who done fucked up the NFL. He got famous and fucked up the NFL, bro. Like, I'm sorry that dudes were offing themselves over playing football, but you chose to do that, bro. You ever do boxers get punched in the head? Like, I've been punched with headgear. I've been punched without headgear. That shit hurts. With and without. You can get cut up with headgear on. Guys get cut with headgear all the time. You know. But yeah, I hate this 45-42 football. I hate it. You give me 10-3 all day. Now, what would I rather have? You probably knew it was not. Yeah, I knew playing football wasn't good for me. I wanted to play. I knew that hitting with my fucking forehead wasn't good for me. I wanted to do it.
Shit, I did it. But like I said, I didn't hit it like that either. I didn't care. I'm good.
Like, I would look for dudes to knock out. I had a friend of mine who was 150 pounds on my team. He would look for the biggest dude on the field. I'm going to catch that dude. This one dude caught this 310-pound lineman and just dropped his ass like a fucking pancake. 150. Like, oh my. It was an explosion. Bruh. But yeah, it messed up our sport, man. Yeah. They let Patrick Mahomes run the sidelines.
I don't like that.
Skirt the sideline and shit.
Hop back in. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm going out. Nope, back in. Like that. Don't abuse the rules. I get it.
Yeah, you get to run the sideline and then someone touches you because you touched the white part now because you're playing a game with it. Nah, man, I'm gonna knock your head off, bro. In fact, if I was an NFL player, I would deal with the penalty just to hurt him. I'm gonna knock his ass out the game.
Take your ass out of bounds. Stop playing.
Taking you out the game. I'm gonna ear hole your fucking ass. Now I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna put my helmet right into your ear hole. I might get ejected too, but you're not playing no more. And you matter more than I do because you're Patrick Mahomes. I don't care who you are on defense. You matter more than me. I hate the slide shit.
Yeah,
I hate the slide.
Because they slide at the last second and they get up and they want to throw flags.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Bro, I hate it. I hate it.
Take sliding out the game.
You know what Carson Beck did that I love so much in that game against Ohio State? He showed me he would die for it.
Went through it.
He would die for it. These guys, they're special to me because they defensively, they look like they will die for this shit. They will get. Monterey knocked himself out to win.
That's why Castellanos got his ass knocked out, sliding at the last second.
I'm telling you right now, if you do that last second, I don't feel bad for you if you get your head knocked out.
And why would you even risk that and play that game as a quarterback when you're sliding back and somebody's diving at you? Head bounce back. No, bro. That's why when I play receiver, I know Guru was talking about it. I catch the ball and I see stuff I don't like. I take a dive. I'm Marvin Harrison you the whole time, bro. You're not hitting me. Y'all not hitting me, bro. Y'all are not taking.
You're one of those pussies now. What can I say?
But it's not a slide. It's just a Marvin Harrison, bro. Now, if it's one-on-one, of course, a bum. But if I see, like, when I was returning the ball at kick return with the CFL, man, it was one time, it was like, I caught the punt. It was like 5 people surrounding me. 3 people surrounding me. I just took a dive. Just head down, bomb. Marvin Harrison slide. You're not hitting me, bro. Y'all not hitting me. I got to play defense, too. Not hitting me, bro. Not getting free hits off me. No way.
So Wemby's still coming off the bench, actually.
Wemby's still coming off the bench.
They're up 16 on the Lakers.
Yeah. That's what happens when the GOAT doesn't play.
Anyhow, let's finish this up, man. We got the WNBA. We'll find out on Friday. Who cares? Like, I'm moving on. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah,
LeBron James. He said the other day or yesterday, I'm TBD for back-to-backs for the rest of my career. I'm 41 years old.
The rest of his career is only a year or 2, man. Maybe. Who knows? The way he's jumping over the rim. You
So
gotta love
basically,
LeBron,
so
man.
basically,
He's a diva, man. But
basically, this fucking thank you. This fucking diva
he
is
earned
sitting
it
here
though.
telling you that he and so today he doesn't play, and the report is that
My back.
where is that article? Like he has like 19 injuries and shit. He has like a whole truckload of injuries. Let's see here. Okay, LeBron was ruled out with multiple injuries. He was downgraded to out about an hour and a half before tip-off because of left foot joint arthritis. Is that
40,
those cross toes that he's got going on there?
yeah, this 41 years old. I mean,
And right sciatica.
it's going down my leg.
James sat in the first 14 games because of the sciatica that left his.
After he was just windmilling yesterday. He's doing dunks like being a dunk contest.
Every back-to-back for the rest of the season is TBD. I'm 41. I got the most minutes in NBA history. Bank it right now.
Rudy, I'm at the point. I made a post about this the other day on TikTok. I'm like, I'm done with take off back-to-back. Cut the games down to 72 games for the season. Cut out back-to-backs. Yeah, you're gonna say they're all pussyfied, Rudy, but also the data says that they're running, they're running, and they're covering more ground in basketball than they ever did in history.
Oh my god!
You couldn't get, you know why you didn't get hurt back in the old days of playing basketball? Because you walked the ball up and down the court. You ever seen somebody get hurt walking?
Teams in the fucking early 80s were putting up 115 a game.
You're always talking about that 1 or 2 years.
Not 1 or 2. It was multiple years in the 80s. Multiple before people started killing each other. I watched the video.
But do they cover? They weren't covering as much ground.
Yeah, they flew on commercial jets made for 5'9" motherfuckers like us. Not for 6'11" dudes sitting in a fucking chair like this for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, I
eating
get
fucking hot dogs at the airport, bro.
I get
These
that,
motherfuckers
Rudy.
are in 5-star accommodations today. They lay on beds on their planes.
I get that, Rudy, but they're still when they actually play the game, they're not covering as much ground.
They play 2.5 hours a day. These bitches don't even play. They play 31 minutes, Nick.
But they're also running.
They're playing 10 minutes less a game, Nick.
Yeah, but they walk the ball up and down the court back then. You cannot deny that.
They're playing 10 minutes
Rudy,
less
they walk the ball up and down the court. They walk the ball up the court. And
they weren't walking it up and down the court like that.
And the person that the game was compact. You didn't have to chase people off screens and do all that. Rudy,
they're playing 10 minutes less though.
It doesn't matter.
Dudes were playing AI played 43 minutes a game. Took beatings of a lifetime that these pussies now could never endure.
But the game was way more controlled. You can't argue the game wasn't more controlled. The big man,
10.
Rick Smith, and George Mirasan wasn't doing what Wembanyama is doing right now.
I don't care.
So that changes the game when you're 5-man and you're 4-man. It's not just sitting in the paint.
And now they're playing 31 minutes a game.
But I'm just saying, but that changes when you're 5 and 4-man. It's not just sitting in the paint. The game is wider. It's more open. I have to go cover out further than I ever did before. Before, y'all didn't have to cover out 30 feet. You were covering 20 feet and in. 17.
Are you just ignoring me what I'm saying to you on purpose?
Go ahead.
If they're playing 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes less per game individually, I have now made the difference of your little extra running that you're doing.
No, what you're talking about, but they're still covering more ground. They're still running, even if the 10 minutes less.
Oh no! So what you're saying is in the 44 minutes per game that AI was playing,
you're naming one person.
He was running, huh?
You're naming one person.
Really, the average Dwayne.
I'm talking about that was actually like attacking like the way AI did and things in that nature. But he still was. He still didn't have to. But he still didn't have to cover on defense like he did. And when Beyond would have played, all y'all do is hype up the Pistons. That's the only thing
Wemby plays 28 minutes a game, bro.
Yeah, because he's 7'8", and he has his own minutes restriction because of what he just came back.
So what's the next excuse?
I'm just saying, but I'm just keeping it real.
You just keep making excuses. You make so many. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, Jordan did. Hold on. Jordan did load manage. He missed 2 damn years of basketball. That's called load management.
That wasn't load management. He was about to be fucking suspended for a fucking 2-year period for gambling, and they didn't want to ruin their league. So what did he go do? He went and played baseball. He played sport.
He missed the whole year because he broke his leg, and then he load managed for 2 years. Come on, get out of here, y'all. Cut it out. Y'all got to stop that shit, man. Y'all like Jordan played 15 straight years. He load managed. He took a whole break in the middle of his damn career. Load managed, and he was hurt another year. What are y'all talking about? Cut it out.
Hurt. So I'm not talking about guys getting hurt.
No, I'm just going to what he's saying about load management.
Michael Jordan in 5 years. In 5 years, will play more games than Tyler Hero plays his entire career.
Okay, yes, okay, that's true.
Like, Kawhi Leonard has not played 70 games in a season in a decade. In a decade.
He got degenerate knees.
You know, so you have an excuse for everybody, Nick. There's an excuse for everybody.
I mean, somebody has to take.
What's the excuse for Bam the pussy? What's his excuse?
Oh my God!
What's the excuse for Bam?
Why would y'all think AI didn't? Why y'all? But
because we watched AI. You watched AI. AI changed basketball in certain ways. AI was 5'9", 5'10", 160 pounds, and he got put on his back.
But he's not averaging 50.
The shit he had to deal with. These guys today would fucking.
He also played with a whole bunch of people that just gave him the ball because they weren't required.
So what you're saying is he had to do more work.
No. He had to do more work, but offensively scoring, not defensively. He didn't have to do shit defensively, but jumping the passing lane.
AI was an excellent defensive on-ball guy.
What?
He had steals, man. That's not what y'all call defense nowadays. That's what y'all call defense today. Steals. Man, cut it Literally, out, all the jits today say steals is defense.
Steals is part of defense.
No, steals is not defense.
Steals
is not defense.
How steals not defense? Am I not on defense making a deflection of the ball to my hands? Is it
the guy that deflects the ball don't get the steal? The guy that catches the ball gets the steal.
No, the person who deflects it gets
no.
Well, I deflected and I steal it. So I
that means you did that on ball.
No, I'm passing lanes.
Okay, so you're shooting passing lanes.
Yeah, and on ball I get a poke.
Which is literally bad defense. You know that.
It's
not good sound fundamental defense.
No, it's anticipation. If I'm one pass away,
if you miss, what happens?
I shouldn't miss because I should be going by.
You shouldn't miss, but if you miss, which most guys miss.
My front hand should be here, and that should protect me right here. My inside hand should be my inside hand to the ball should be here.
You don't even remember you playing football too long.
That's the same thing with football. If I was going for a deflection of my inside,
I'm looking right now to see who's leading the league in steals. The league leader in steals this year is Kawhi Leonard at 2.1.
Yeah.
Cason Wallace 2.1. I'm gonna go back now. Let me do this. I can only go back to 01, 02. You want to know who led the league in steals in 2001, 2002? And I swear to God, I am not making this up.
AI, Lindsey Hunter,
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, we know that.
2.8.
Yeah, passing lanes, quick anticipation, passing lane. But that don't mean that one-on-one he was guarding people.
But the game was more compacted, so that should be harder, right?
No, that's even easier because it's compacted.
That's easier? So you're telling me that's easier to steal in a shorter passing lane than just to steal in a much larger passing lane?
Because
that's like saying it's easier to intercept a short pass over a deep pass.
They ran more plays back then, so if you knew what play to run, it was easier. Right now, it's more emotion offense. It's more pick and roll. It's harder to get steals. Guys, come on now. Let's be real. Come on. I play basketball. You play basketball.
Did not lock LeBron down. LeBron averaged 58% shooting.
Yeah.
He did not lock LeBron.
No, he didn't lock LeBron down.
He did not lock LeBron down.
He probably did.
28.
He probably did
58% shooting.
He probably did better than everybody else, but he didn't lock LeBron down. I don't even know if he did that.
Andre Iguodala did a better job.
Andre Iguodala actually did decent, but he also had. They were triple teaming him.
Yeah, well, I mean,
all right.
I'm just looking at all these guys. I'm just looking at all these steals guys. They're so much higher than the guys today.
No, because it was simple on ball.
Now it's simple. It's like, you motherfucker. You played in that era. You disrespect your own people.
And I only average 1.5 a game. If I only average 1.5 a game, that means
you literally disrespect your own people. Bro, you disrespect yourself then, because I know that you forgot that you fouled all the time at Norland. But and by the way, LeBron, he did not lock LeBron down. We watched. We're Heat fans.
we
We're Heat fans.
watched.
We watched. He did not
Hell
lock
no.
him down.
Only problem was LeBron cramped up the first game, and then he had nobody else to help him any other game.
You're here to argue today. What is your definition of locked down? I gotta get this. I watched it enough. I was there. I didn't have to go watch recordings of a loss. Like I don't want to watch recordings of. I watch recordings of wins. I can never be a coach because I can't watch losing on recording. Or I can't be a professional coach. Let's go look. I'm gonna go just for shits and giggles now because I'm trying to. I can't. Like my patience is. LeBron James in that series.
28.9 or some shit.
It was 28 on 58, but I want to read the game by game just because.
First game, that was the cramp game.
Yeah, that's where he fucking cramped and blew the whole series.
Nobody stopped him that game.
Because apparently he couldn't play. He couldn't play without air conditioning, and everybody else could. He's never cramped before or after, but he cramped then. I mean, he cramped then. I'll never understand that.
This man.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Miami. Let's go against where the fuck is it? Dallas. No, I'm sorry, San Antonio. The second time.
Yeah, doing it by himself.
Okay, in that series, he had 25 on 9 of 17. He had 35 on 14 of 22. He had 22 on 9 of 14. He had 28 on 10 of 17. He had 31 on 10 of 21. By the way, disclaimer, I hate LeBron.
You hate LeBron.
I fucking hate LeBron James. I watched it. I'm gonna watch it on YouTube.
You can have a player, so that don't mean you locked them down. Everybody
using the term locked down, that didn't implies that he didn't do anything.
But the man is shooting over 55%. Like
6.5%, 40.7 from 3.
I'll hate to see if LeBron went off on him then, if that's what you call locking down.
I hate LeBron James. Like passionately, I don't like LeBron James. Like LeBron James is the biggest fucking diva in the history of basketball. Like he eclipses the levels of diva that I just despise. No, he did not lock him down. Not lock him down. And the year before, actually,
in the low 20s,
you'd have a better argument the year before than you would the year that the Spurs won, because the year before he averaged 22 point. He had 18, 17, 15 the first 3 games. He shot 43.8, 41.2, and 33.3. And then game 4, he had 33 on 60%, 25 on 36.4, 32 on 42.3, and 37 to close it out on 52.2. So if you actually had said that Kawhi locked him down, then
better argument.
You have a better argument. He still didn't lock him down. He still averaged fucking 27 a game. Come on, man. And I hate LeBron James. Like I fucking hate. I did everything about LeBron James turns my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping LeBron in the low 20s. Oh God. I don't think LeBron's the GOAT, by the way. I don't think LeBron's the GOAT. So you're talking to the wrong guy on that one. I think LeBron is not even the number 2 player of all time. So
blah 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 blah.
He probably ain't even number 3.
Oh my gosh. You're just trying to get me going. And I'm not taking the bait. You
already know what my top 5 was.
You got Bird at 2?
I have Bird. Larry Bird is the greatest player of all time. If he was dark skinned, he'd be the greatest player of all time. But because he's a white boy, he gets disrespected on levels of disrespect that are just absolutely reprehensible. MJ, Bird, Kobe, Lechon.
Kobe's not better than LeBron.
Goddamn right, he's better than LeBron. He had a mentality. He has the mentality. If LeBron had the mentality of Kobe Bryant,
what does that even mean?
What does that mean? You know what that means.
So you know LeBron and Kobe played in the same era together.
Yeah, I know they did. I know, and Kobe won 5 titles.
No. Kobe won 2 titles.
Actually, Kobe won 2 before LeBron won 1.
Kobe won 2 titles.
Kobe won 2 before LeBron won his first.
Kobe won 2 titles on the LeBron.
Kobe won 2 before LeBron won his first.
And then LeBron won how much on Kobe watch? 3, right?
Really? On Kobe's watch? You
Yeah.
mean he won a title? Oh, I'm sorry. He won a title because he choked the title because he didn't want Wade to be the MVP because that would have ruined his cachet to be the greatest woman of all time. And he choked that because he didn't want Dwayne Wade to be the he didn't want Dwayne Wade to be the MVP. You know that. Like you
I
can
don't
never
know.
live
I
past
don't think the
Juan
man been a
Correa.
loser
You
on
can
purpose.
never live past a man being shut down by Juan Barea, Jason Terry, and Deshaun Stevenson.
He was.
He fucking took 2 shots over fucking 3 games in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't know what
Like
happened.
you will never live that down. I don't care what you do after. If Michael Jordan had done that shit, I would say, motherfucker, you'll never live
LeBron
that shit
carried
down.
scrubs. He carried
Great. He
Boobie
carried
Gibson.
scrubs. Great. Dwayne Wade was a scrub. Yeah, I know.
No, Boobie Gibson.
LeBron James doesn't come to Miami. LeBron James never wins a ring.
That's crazy. He carried
Really?
Boobie.
You would have won on in Cleveland? Because Cleveland, nobody was going to that fucking
Well,
dump.
I'm just saying he didn't have to go to Miami.
If he never left Cleveland, he stayed like a man in Cleveland, he would never have won shit because nobody wanted to play in the mistake by the lake.
So that's like saying if
like
Kobe never had Shaq or Pau Gasol, he never wins another
Are you
championship.
comparing Pau Gasol to fucking Dwayne Wade?
Right.
Are you blasphemously saying that Pau Gasol is the same level of player as Dwayne Wade?
After year two?
Are you saying that
After year two? After year two, Wade wasn't Wade anymore. He was not the same guy. Even in the playoffs when we won the championship that year, he had moments where he showed.
Dwayne Wade averaged 25 a game in the fucking playoffs in his finals of the second year?
I'm talking about early in that playoffs. You remember early in the playoffs that
I'm
year.
very about what Dwayne Wade because I know that Dwayne Wade dealt with injuries.
Okay,
Dwayne Wade was still better than Pau Gasol.
That was part of it though. You got to throw the injuries into the.
Dwayne Wade was still better than Pau Gasol. Yeah. Hell, Kyrie Irving was better than Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol is underrated, especially at that time.
He might be underrated, but he won't better than Kyrie Irving.
At that time, for what Kobe needed was another big man.
I don't know what he needed. I'm talking about just fucking the caliber of player.
Pau Gasol,
and I call Kyrie Irving what now?
Pau Gasol's a top 75 player. Kyrie's a top 75 player. So he might not be better than
I don't know what the top 75 list is, and I don't agree with most of that top 75 list.
I think Pau's on it. I'm not even.
Dude, they got Ben Wallace on that fucking list. They put Dennis Rodman on that list over fucking Dwight Howard. Come on. They put Dennis Rodman on that list over Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
you can throw your fucking list in the trash can.
Yeah, I could build my team around Dennis Rodman. I can't build my team around Dwight Howard. All right, I tried to say it with a straight face.
They put Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman couldn't even get an All-Star game appearance when he played. Because everyone knew what the fuck Dennis Rodman was. A fucking role player. A great role player.
Amazing.
At his job. If you asked Dennis Rodman to average 30 and still average 18 boards, it would never have happened.
No.
It would never have happened.
No.
Dwight Howard averaged 15 boards, like double-double for like the first decade of his career.
And 3 blocks.
Yeah, he was the defensive player of the year 4 times. Like he had years of 15 boards and like 22 points and shit. Like, he was the focal point on offense and the focal point on defense. And they said that Dwight Howard wasn't a top 75 player of all time.
You got your mind.
But yet you got guys like Vince Carter, who I love on that list. T-Mac on that list, who I love. And I'm not saying that I don't think they're better skilled players.
T-Mac didn't make it.
He didn't?
No.
T-Mac didn't make top 75.
No.
Then they should throw this shit away too, because he's goddamn better than motherfuckers. You serious?
But then injury. T-Mac didn't make
if you tell me that we got Reggie Miller on that bitch, but we don't got T-Mac on that bitch, come on, man. Come on now. You serious?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I gotta Google this now. Now I'm dragging this shit on. Top 75 NBA players list. Okay, let's see here. Oh my god,
yeah.
I'm offended.
T-Mac didn't make it.
I'm offended now. They got Damian Lillard on this bitch.
Yeah. So you read the same thing. Damian Lillard over Tracy. I mean, but
they got Anthony Davis on this shit.
Championship. I mean,
they got Carmelo on this shit. They got Russell Westbrook on this shit.
I think because T-Mac, the injuries.
They got Rodman on this shit.
No, so don't do Russell Westbrook like that. Like he's a
Oh, you did him like that a couple of weeks back.
no. I
You
said
dogged him out.
I
You
said
made
Russell.
every reason to make him a fucking. He was a dumpster guy. Like he's a
No, I said
bum.
Russell. I said Russell Westbrook is not a top 10 point guard.
T-Mac
I
better than Paul.
I didn't say he's
T-Mac
not
better
a.
than Paul.
I didn't say as a player as a whole he's a good player.
T-Mac
But
better than Paul Pierce.
leading my team as a point guard, he's not a top 10 point
Is
guard. That's
T-Mac
what I
better than
said.
Paul Pierce?
Team, I think T Mac. Let me go look at T Mac. How long did T Mac do it?
He's been playing 5 years in the league, bro. I mean, what are we talking about? T-Mac played fucking like Jesus Lord. He played like 15 years. He got hurt towards the end, but are
I'm
we
talking
really
about of good years though. Like,
Tracy McGrady, 26-8, 25-6, 32-1, 28, 25-7, 24-4, 24-6, 21-6. I mean, what are we doing? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight years.
let's see.
I'm not counting them last fucking duck years when he was hurt. I'm not counting his first two when he was 18 and 19 years old.
Let's see.
This dude was the leading scorer in the NBA for 2 straight years.
I mean,
Tracy McGrady was a bucket getter. I know he didn't win in the playoffs. That doesn't mean shit.
listen.
Dave Cowens,
1, 2.
Sam Jones, Nate Archibald, Elvin Hayes, Willis Reed. James Worthy is not better than Tracy McGrady. Oh my God.
Of his elite years, he only played 5 of them over 7. Like that might be the games he played.
The league years, he averaged 24.4 and above for 7 straight years.
77 games, 76, 75, 67, 78. Then after that is 47, 71, 66.
Again, so, okay. So what you're telling me is that now go compare that to James Worthy.
Yeah, I mean, I T-Mac should be on there when it comes to it. I'm LeBron is trash to me. He ain't nothing but big and athletic. So Shaq is trash. Like, come on, y'all can't do that.
I already told you that Shaq wasn't skilled.
Shaq was skilled.
He wasn't.
Shaq was skilled. It wasn't just a lot of other big people come around.
Reggie Miller was.
He ain't got no J. Y'all know LeBron shoots better from 3 than Jordan, right? It's better than 3 from Kobe, right? So no post up game. I would like him. I think he has a post up game. I just think he doesn't go down there enough because he wants to dominate the ball as a point guard. He don't play no real defense. He was the elite defender for 10, 15, 12 years.
He ain't played defense in like 7 years.
Yeah, because he
ain't played defense since 32 years old, bro. Come on, man. You gotta stop now.
So he played defense for 14 years. Come on, what are y'all talking about?
He played defense for 14 years.
He came in the league at 18. You said he stopped playing at 32.
So is that what we do now? We just stop playing one side of the ball? You literally just criticized it. You just literally criticized the same shit of somebody else.
He can't hit free throws. Shot free throws at 75%.
He actually shot free throws in the finals at 61%.
But dribbling is okay. Cut it out, bro.
I'm asking you now because now you're kind of going backwards because you just criticized somebody over fucking the same shit over. You got to play both sides of the ball. This isn't basketball.
But he did it for 15 years. What are you talking about?
So did he retire?
Oh my gosh!
Did he retire?
So you're trying to say that the man because he can't play the defense the same?
Not can't. No, not can't. That's not the word because the word can't because the word is you're using the wrong word. He chooses not to.
Yeah. So
there's literal videos out there right now destroying him on the defensive end of the ball, like where he just stands and watches and doesn't move and doesn't even try to box the guy out. He's standing next to the guy, lets the guy go right in front of him and just watch.
The man is 59 years old.
Okay, so then retire. Then retire.
He's still a top 10 player. Still a top 10, 15 player in the NBA.
What is it? Top 30 next?
Top 15. Top 15.
He was top 10 last week, right?
Top 15.
Yeah, you keep changing the fuck. Again, you're like the national media with the Hurricanes on the goalpost adjustment.
Man, now there's certain times where y'all just take it too far. Trash to me. He's just big and athletic. Yeah, there's a lot of other players been big and athletic and didn't have the career that he did. It has no J. Actually, LeBron J.
Who the hell is big and athletic that's had a career like his?
Huh?
Who's been big and athletic?
James Johnson.
Who?
James Johnson.
Fuck up. You know what James Johnson would do? He kicked LeBron James's ass.
Well, no, we're not talking about that, but he's big and athletic.
He's not as big as LeBron. LeBron's 270 when he's.
James Johnson was 6'8", 230.
230, not 270.
So what? Big and athletic. So also, How are you
Nick,
gonna get mad at the man for being big and athletic?
Nick.
Like a lot of other people,
Because
that's like being bad at. That's like saying Wemby is 70.
do you think Giannis is skilled?
Yes, I think it takes
I
skill to
know,
be
I know,
6'11"
I know,
and dribble the ball
I know,
and move like a
I know.
gazelle
You
and
were the end. I know.
contort your body the way he does and
Contort,
still be powerful. Because
contort.
remember Giannis was frail when he came in the league.
Yeah, he's got on steroids. I know.
Oh Lord have mercy.
He's
Good
on
night.
steroids.
Good
He's on
night. I'm
steroids.
hungry. I'm
He
hungry.
got on
Good night.
steroids.
Good night. I'm hungry.
Everybody been on steroids in the NBA at some point, and LeBron's been on steroids for quite some time.
Good night, man.
Why does it got to be good night? You don't. You think Giannis is skilled?
Yeah.
You think if Giannis was 6'3", he'd be called skilled?
He's not 6'3". What are you
Okay, he's
talking about?
7'1". He throws his elbows out and bows people in the face. He
So
travels constantly. The league today allows guys to fucking run with the fucking
no,
basketball.
they don't
And you know
allow
that.
people to run with the basketball. Y'all just interpreted rule. They interpret the rules and know how to maneuver the rules
Like,
to what it is.
there's literal videos that show guys literally taking 7 steps and no travels being called.
Yeah,
Not fucking not ball gather shit. 7 fucking steps and no
no,
travels.
not seven. It's a couple moments.
No,
It's a
we got
mess.
one with fucking LeBron actually. We got one with LeBron where he literally just fucking picks up the ball and like walks up the floor. And the guy's like, "Ah, what are you talking about?" And they don't call shit. We got one with
I don't believe it. That was AI.
I think it was a Kendrick Perkins where he was like step, 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 step. We got one with Carmelo
Bro,
where he went from like the half court line to the fucking basket without dribbling the basketball.
y'all know this day and age, man. Artificial intelligence.
Shut up, man. Again, so Tracy McGrady is not better than Dennis Rodman. Dwight Howard, I'm sorry, that top 75 list, you can throw it in the Lenny Wilkins is better than Tracy McGrady and Dwight Howard. Who the fuck is Hal Greer?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Beat me.
I know who Robert Parrish is. He ain't better than fucking Dwight Howard.
No.
I know who Robert Parrish is. I was a Celtics fan as a kid. He ain't better than fucking Dwight Howard.
No.
Yeah, the gather step is a goddamn travel. They made that shit up, and I told Nick that he didn't believe it. They literally wrote it into the rules like 5-6 years ago because they were doing that shit.
It's
like,
a move.
It's not a move, Nick. You know it's not a move.
I gather stuff
You've
all
been
the
called
time.
for travel and that bullshit every day of your life in high school and college.
Yeah, because the refs didn't know what the hell they were doing. Like y'all got to get with the times. Y'all want to be old so bad. Y'all don't have like things change. Y'all ain't got to be 68 in the mind every time. Like things change, adjust. Y'all don't adjust to anything. Like
Nick, things
Christ.
Nick, that's like I'm gonna give you an example real fast before we go. That's like adding 8 inches to the strike zone in baseball, and then congratulating the pitcher for getting 400 strikeouts. So now the home plate is no longer this big; it's this big, and you have to magically cover the fucking plate, even though you're fucking 5'9", and as far as you reach, you can't get your bat to the other edge of the plate, so you can't possibly cover it. Or how about we just say it like this: you have the plate like this, but you're calling strikes way the fuck out here. And saying, "Oh well, we're getting 400 strikeouts from pitchers. Hey, fuck, deal with it. The time's changed."
Apples and oranges.
No, Nick.
So you made it wider. I think what just happened right there. Just the strike zone has got higher. No, you made it wider. Wider makes it harder. But if you just raised up a little bit more, it's still in the better.
As good of a defensive player as you were playing basketball, if a guy could take 4 steps against you every time, would it make it harder for you? Without dribbling?
I'm elite defensively. You know I ain't giving that one up, Rudy.
I damn well know that it makes it a lot fucking harder for anybody to guard someone like James Harden who can freaking do this and they go boom, 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 and shoot.
But you can't make a rule because he
created the rule because of him.
He doesn't have the ball in his hand. Technically, it's still not in control.
Nick, he had control of these balls. I watched this game still. These guys fucking travel ridiculously. It's all shit. Now we're watching the step through shit after they've taken 3 steps and then they do a step through. Like, come on, bro. If you're sitting here telling me that a goddamn guy can take 4 or 5 steps without dribbling the basketball, well, guess what? You can't steal the ball. You can't get the ball because he ain't dribbling the goddamn ball. And if a goddamn baseball player has to magically cover fucking or in reverse, Nick, if I now make the strike zone this big and say it's only a strike if you throw it here. Oh, the rules change. Deal with it, pitcher. While the hitters are hitting 85 homers a year because you have to throw the ball right down the middle.
I mean, but you're going aggressively
I'm
overload.
not, because I'm watching basketball where a guy runs from half court to the rim with one dribble, Nick.
Yeah.
No, their legs ain't that damn long.
So if I throw the ball out, I could throw the ball out and run. I could always do that. As a matter of fact, I used to do that.
I am not talking about that.
So you can't fix the rule and say I could do that, but I can't do what you're also saying.
I'm watching guys fucking take a dribble, gather the ball, take 2, and then 3, and then 4 and 5, and shoot, and they don't call that traveling. That ain't basketball.
It might happen rarely, y'all.
Because if you allow guys.
Social media makes.
If you allow all the janitors and bus drivers from the 80s and 90s to run with the ball for 5 fucking.
They'll still be fucking janitors and bus drivers.
They would do the exact same shit these guys today do.
They'll still be delivering mail by fucking 8 o'clock. Fuck out of here.
You couldn't even name the Heat's 10th guy on their roster. Get the fuck out
right now?
You couldn't. Name him. 10th. Don't look it up. Who's their 10th guy?
Keyshawn Johnson.
Who the fuck is Keyshawn Johnson?
That's our damn 10th. Keyshawn Johnson, our 10th player.
That's our 10th player? I doubt that.
100%. Or
100%?
Jaconis, whatever, the point guard.
Who's the 10th player for the fucking Celtics?
The 10th. I don't watch.
You have no fucking idea. You have no idea.
I don't watch the Celtics enough to.
Keyshawn Johnson played 5 minutes yesterday.
10th player. You asked me who was the 10th player.
No, Drew Smith had 6. Myron Gardner had fucking 5. You
said the 10th player.
Oh, Simone Fontecchio is the 10th player because he's played a whole lot more than Keyshawn Johnson.
10th player.
The 10th player.
No, Fontecchio is like the 9th player.
No,
you said the 10th.
Drew Smith played was the 9th player yesterday.
That was yesterday because Hero came back. Man, good night, man. Hell, we arguing about.
You wouldn't even know who Keyshawn Johnson was if he walked right by you.
I wouldn't. With a name tag on his head.
You wouldn't know the fuck that guy was.
I would not.
All right, people, man. We've been here for a while, man. That's a wrap, man. I'll be live tomorrow night.
I'll be in there. Coming.
You will?
Coming.
Well, I'll be live tomorrow night from 7:15 on. I'm still nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm nervous.
It's football. Anything can happen.
You never know. Fucking stupid shit happens all the time in football games.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid shit happens all the time in football games. I mean, so you know,
yes, sir.
Just go out there and play our best and let the fucking chips fall where they may, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. That's it for tonight, folks. Y'all have a great night. Come on now.